Ask and you shall receive. Oh, look, Jacob started on time for once. I know, it's a rarity. It's a rarity. Normally I start about half an hour late. Oh, welcome everyone to another little stream. You asked for it, so here I am. Here I am. And you know the deal. It's 100 likes, and then you get another one. And then it will be confirmed by the end of the stream at some point. Okay, Travin's Real. What's up, dude? Kevin. Bless, how are you? Miyagi do Ultra, Ziggy. And Dark finally so close. Yeah, we're only a week out. I don't know why the font is like that. That's kind of annoying. Hang on, let me just change it back to how I like it. There you go. That's better. That's more my speed. Thank you. Hello there. All right, hang on, I gotta play the clip. Where is it? They've changed all the stuff around on StreamYard. Bear with me, guys. And even the color scheme. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I hate when updates happen that I'm not aware of.
Hello there.
Okay, this is where the fun begins. Did you? Yeah, dude, I love that soundtrack. It goes hard. I like how you've got the audience chanting in the background. Okay, now again, people, you know the drill. If you get to 100 likes, then you get another stream. Let me just do an audio check. Fantastic. Okay, the audio is good. Right, we're good. We're good. And as you guys voted, I'm in my gi right now, so I'm not in my Stanmore incident costume. I'm in this. What's up, man? Currently watching Liverpool. What's the score right now? Hang on. See how you're doing. Chelsea and Arsenal tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, you're winning 1-0. Nunes. Nice. Because I do other stuff other than Cobra Kai. The fact that we are just days away. Oh, yeah. But you know what's going to happen, though? We're going to get part 2, and then we're all going to binge it, and then all of a sudden I'm like, where the fuck's part 3? It's like, yeah, now we got to wait again. Really? Yeah, no, I don't think that's happening, buddy. 6 more days. Close. Very, very, very close. Okay, guys, what's your hype level? Have you had any new thoughts? What's changed in the last few days since I did a live stream? Are you feeling a bit nervous? Are you feeling a bit... Sup, bros? How are you? Yeah, Dimitri will get shine, but there ain't no way. No, that ain't happening. I mean, luckily, the gap between part 2 and 3 isn't as bad as part 1 and 2, because part 1 and 2 was... Ah, shit, right over my head. Brilliant. Post-show depression after part 2. I'll have that after part 3. I'm gonna miss this show. When you hear the calm bits, do you think that's when the baby's born? What do you mean? Elaborate. I will forever be a Robby fan. He deserves the world. Well, again, the show has been consistently shitting on that boy since the start of the show, and I'll die on this hill. It's true. It has again and again and again. Now, when I highlight comments, I don't like the fact that they're blue. It's throwing off my color scheme. Hang on. Let me just change that. There we go. All right, let's try it now. Much better. Much better. Now, I got an article that was sent to me here by a few people because people wanted to hear my thoughts on the new Star Wars trilogy that's in the works. You guys know how big of a Star Wars fan I am. You know how disappointed I am with Disney and their handling of the IP and how much they pissed all over my favorite franchise. So, yeah, I'm not, you know... Robby for the what? I mean, come on, it's time. Let's give the boy some freaking wins. Did you see the new Captain America? Wait, whoa, hold on. Wait, there's a trailer out. Oh, I'm watching it right now. Hang on, I don't care if I get copyright claim. Let me have a little look at this. All right, give me a sec. And I apologize if my voice sounds like a lawnmower, but work hammered the crap out of me today. Hang on, 1 sec. All right. Oh no, shut my mouth. There is a new trailer. Okay, hang on. All right, let's watch it. Let's watch it live. Let's watch it live. Yes, he does need the dub. What were the seasons that had you the most annoyed at each character? 4. I've said it a million times. Honestly, season 4 was just that whole season. Yeah, I've got some thoughts that I'm going to share with the fandom when the show's done, and they're not going to like what I have to say. All right, okay, let's watch this trailer. Let's see if this is any good. Now, I'm probably going to get copyright claimed, but I don't care. Let's check it out.
You asked for me.
Hang on. Let me do that. That might get me an opportunity to avoid it. Okay, so we've got Isaiah. Whoa, hold on. Sorry, can we draw that back a sec? You got to see your barber, Isaiah. The hell?
Help me. Is there anything you remember?
Now, I know people's... I'm going to pause and talk through it just because, I might get lucky and avoid the copyright claim. You never know. I am hopeful that this movie is good. I'm crossing my fingers. Other than Deadpool, I have really been disenfranchised with everything Marvel as of late. So, fingers crossed. And no, to answer everyone's questions, I did not go and see Venom. I cannot be asked. Okay, see how this pans out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, Thaddeus Ross.
Damn. Right, I'm getting tinnitus now with the dog whistle.
Whatever this is, Cap,
Yeah,
be careful.
I think so. I hope you guys can hear me over the trailer. Right, let me know if you guys can hear me over the trailer. Comment that in the comment section below that.
This was a coordinated terrorist attack, sir.
Yo, Mo, what's happening, my
I
guy?
was a wartime
How are you?
general. Now I'm a wartime president.
Yeah, you got my interest.
Compromised.
You got my interest.
Watch yourself.
I do like grounded marble.
You're not Steve
Doesn't
Rogers.
need to be. Doesn't need to
Right.
be. This whole
I'm not.
this whole obsession with Sam Wilson being Steve Rogers, it doesn't need to be. The cavalry has arrived.
Wait for it.
Whoa.
We're on the brink of war. I can't
Oh, I like
trust
that.
anyone.
This is clean.
Nothing about this feels right.
Yeah, now I want to see it.
Captain America. You ever ask yourself who's playing who?
Someone's been pulling the strings on everything.
You're under arrest.
I don't want a variable out there that I can't control. Captain,
Yo. Whoa. Let me go back. That looks sick.
Captain America caught without his wings.
I'm excited to see what
to play dress up and blindly
Giancarlo
execute
will
the
bring to the
state's
role.
orders.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
What if this is a trap?
You don't even know what this is.
Oh, they're actually going red hole. Okay, fair.
Since when were they red?
Damn. I really hope, just on a quick side note, I really hope they don't make this guy look like a bitch and that they don't waste. Do not waste Giancarlo Esposito, one of the greatest, acting talents of our time. Yo, Croft, what's happening, bro? Hang on, let me go. Get rid of that. Brave New World.
You want me? Come and get me!
Yo. Okay, that's sick. Nah, I like that. Okay, you got my interest. You got my interest there. You got my interest. I'm interested. I hope it's good. I hope it's going to be good. I hope it's good. I'm just so disillusioned with everything that is Marvel at this point. I've had enough. Fuck's sake, here we go. I'm so... I'm so disenfranchised with Marvel as a whole as of late because most of their content has been, for lack of a better term, shit. And just inconsistent. What's up, my dude? Hang on. Have you done a recent tribute trophy productions to the characters? Because if so, drop it here. Axel and Miguel rivals, Robby and exactly. Like going into this season, right? Let's just go back to Cobra Kai. Fuck it. Everyone was like, "Oh, but I want Miguel to get his shine." Yeah, he will. That's why Robby's fighting Quan, and Miguel's probably going to fight Axel. Like, come on. Jacob is Barry Allen. I mean, hey, I'll take the casting. I like the Flash, but I'd rather you just cast Grant Gustin. I'd prefer that. How do you think Terry gets out of prison, escaped, rich enough? Do you know what's probably going to happen, right? Cobra Kai does this more than any other show. They're not going to explain it. I guarantee you. If you look closely, there's a shot of Torres. Oh, that's sick. No, I love that. But there's a Thunderbolt sneak peek as well. Come on, man. Why did they release all of this stuff? Like, it's like I knew. I just knew. Like the one day I'm saying, hey, let's do a stream. They're like, yeah, that's 3 minutes long. I'm not sitting through that. I'll watch that later. I'll watch that in my own time. I haven't done a tribute for Cobra Kai since my Robby tribute, but hey, drop that right there. Do you know when Fast 11's coming out? I think it's April, isn't it? I mean, it's crazy. That was going to be in 3 parts, but then they were like, yeah, nah, we'll just make it a 2-parter. Fair enough. Fast X Part 2. No, it's coming out in 2026. So it's not coming out next year. It's coming out the following year. Great. Fantastic. Just delaying it at this point. Oh, right. Yeah, no, I had a few of you guys that wanted me to check out that clip, so I'll watch it. I'll check it out. I've got it actually pulled up here. One sec. Have you seen Outer There's more chance of me putting my balls in a blender than watching that show. Outer Banks. Have I seen Outer Banks? Ugh. No. Absolutely not. Show needs to end. All right, hang on. This is the one. Okay, so people want me to go through it, give my thoughts, and give my summary. Thank you. It's trash. I'm sorry. Like, I'll never forget when I first watched that show, okay? Hang on. I first watched that show, right? And there's one episode, I forgot where it is, where the main character has a gun. And then in the very next episode, when they're being chased by a bunch of people, the gun disappears. What the fuck are you like? What is that? Like, after that, I was like, I'm done. Fast X was horrible. I don't think it was horrible, but it's definitely running out of steam. Is this your first reaction, or did you watch it already? No, I've seen it, but I know people wanted me to give my thoughts on it, so you're just gonna get my thoughts and me breaking it down. There's a moment in this that is fucking hilarious. I need that mug so bad. Well, I mean, if you have any problems trying to find it, it literally is self-explanatory. It's just on the bottom of the mug. Okay. Wow. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. It's all about family, baby. Jesus. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. No spoilers. Still, I don't want to know it. Yeah, okay. How would I have written Hawk's arc after season 4? Don't even get me started. You should have just given Robby the win. If you were going to do nothing with Hawk's win, they did nothing. Nothing with that boy in the following season whatsoever. What do they do? Give him a haircut and that's it. They didn't do anything with his arc. At all. Waste of time. Right. Oh, this goes hard. I love how they just stop. Like, they're just like, yeah, we're just going to sit here and chill now. For all the videos of today's era with, you know, aura and shit like that. I mean, right. Oh, look, it's me. There you go. Shout out to Sham. He said I should cosplay as Axel. I'm like, the guy's a little bit more built than I am, but I appreciate it. Oh, shit. We got Gian. Akobo. We got my man Gian in the chat.
You took it the big guy.
Yeah, no, I'm good, bro. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. Also, if you guys haven't seen Transformers 1, go check it out. Please do. It should be releasing on digital and streaming now. I want that movie to have a sequel. And, wait, Gian, you arrived at the right time. Someone was talking about The Flash earlier on, so there you go. They knew they were going to give Hawk a win, but they didn't know. That's my issue! Yeah, they're just like, yeah, nah, we're wrapped. Ooh, a mad headache, though. See, I like how during part 1, these two are butting heads for, like, you know, leadership of the dojo, and you got them right here in this moment going, you know what, you go low, I go high. Sick. Honestly, Brandon Lee, what an athlete, man. Like that right there, god damn. Jesus, I yearn for that kind of athleticism. He just puts him on his ass. Well, I've seen this before. Let me just go to the bit that was freaking hilarious. Hang on. There's a bit that I couldn't stop laughing at. Where is it? Is it this bit? No, not that bit. Oh, hang on. Here we go. This bit. Just wait for this. Hang on. Look. Cue the edits. If it was in this moment, he knew he fucked up. Gets sent packing over his shoulder. Bye. I'll tell you, let's have a little look at the comments. Hang on. Let's have a little look at these comments right here. Okay, look at that. We've got a Dragon Ball Z reference straight away. Look at that. That's the kind of shit that we love. Look at that. Brilliant. Can't wait for Thursday. No, me neither. I got the whole day off just so I can immerse myself in part 2. I'm doing nothing else all day. Nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. Yeah. Hang on. Oh, shit. That was close. Yeah, he was doing the pro. I think I'll need to rewatch Bloodsport. I haven't watched Bloodsport in so long. Do you know, I said this before and whatever else, but I get massive Victor Drago vibes from Axel. I don't get Ivan Drago. I get Victor Drago, you know? Anyone who's seen Creed 2, you know. Banging film. Best of the three, in my opinion. It'll fly by. Next Kings of Pop Culture soon. Good point. Yeah, that was meant to come back. So basically, hang on. I'm thinking it will most likely be on the Thursday. Because by then, me and all the boys would have watched it. So we'll jump on a stream that night and just spend 4 hours talking about part 2. Part 2 is all about Robby, then part 3 will focus more on Miguel. Exactly. Do you think the promo with Silver today hints his comeback? Yeah. The show's sorely missing. Okay, I've said this before, but there's a difference between a conflicted villain and a villain. Sometimes when you're watching a story, you need the villain. You need there to be a clear distinction on who's the prick, you know? Not one that's conflicted. Kreese is he's too wishy-washy. Like, Silver's just an arsehole. So I prefer that. Well, because of Kreese. Do you think Robby and Tori will be back together at the end of part 2? Maybe. I really don't like how shows have a couple together and then just split them up for the sake of plot. It feels too, like, a shout out to my UK audience. It feels too EastEnders-y for my liking. You know, it's a bit Love Island-y, a bit, you know, cringe. You got to see the look on Miguel and Robby's faces after Devon comes back with her flag in episode 4. Really? Hang on, let me find that clip. Hang on, one sec. What you mean in the capture the flag? Also, did you guys, any WWE fans, did you see Sami Zayn was back with the Bloodline? Hell yeah. Hang on. 1 second. Oh, wait, not the flag. It was capture the flag, but it was in the forest after she made Kenny shit himself. Hang on. Where is it? Is that the one that you're referring to? 54 people watching right now. You better smash that like button, people. Come on. Let's go. Let's see how many we're on right now. All right, 43. Damn. Let's go. Miguel and Robby had our team cooked. All right, now I can't wait. Hang on. Let me find it. I think I've got the clip. Where is it? Oh, right. No, I see what you mean. Yeah, no, they have a look on their face of what? Wow, really? Hang on a minute. Let me have a little look. Let me. You mean? I'm assuming you mean this part here when Devon comes back with the flag, and then they're like, oh dear. I mean, look at Miguel's face. He's looking at it like, really, really. Who will win the Sekai Taikai, Robby or Miguel? Well, this is the thing. I think we're in for a surprise. I think both of them have a good chance. I think there's going to be a way, and I stand by this. I think there's going to be a way, especially with Silver involved. I think both of them are going to win it. And yeah, I know. Rest in peace to Tony Todd, the voice of Venom, the voice of Zoom on the Flash, and it's the other one. There's one way more iconic role than that. Comment all of his roles, so then that way I don't forget. Why can't Miguel show brotherly support to an unbalanced Robby? Interpret him as having shine. He's showing mentorship. How do you feel about Zara? Well, from what we've seen so far, she's bad to the bone. So I'm glad that she's probably going to be a rival for Tori. This is the greatest show. You're damn right. Oh, Candyman, that was it. You think the episodes will be longer? I hope so. You should see Robby when he claps for Devon. Bro, he was so disappointed. He was pissed. What? Like, come on. You've got the choice of Kenny, who has a literal move that can kill people, versus Devon. Come on. Oh, and he voiced Icon from Young Justice. Both of Robby and Miguel will be huge contributions to them winning. I just want to see Robby holding that trophy. I think we all do. Like, guys, you can't tell me you don't want to see Robby hold that trophy. Come on. The poor boy's been Thank you. Thank you, Coach. Thank you. He's never had it on his own. Just as Miguel distanced himself from Hawk. It's not that he's distanced himself from Hawk, but I think with the way the show's played out, like I said before, the minute you put Robby and Miguel on the same team, there's more of an emphasis on these two here and their brother dynamic versus the I guess you could say the connection between those two. So I hope that we get a few scenes of that. It'd be nice to revisit that. You also voiced Darkseid and Fallen in Revenge of the Fallen. Nice. Fallen. What a character, eh? Burst out laughing when he, but oh Jesus. What about Hawk versus Quan in the finals and Hawk wins 3-2? Nah, I don't see it. Whoever wins the Robby will be similar to Rey Mysterio. Fuck yeah. Let's go. I love a good little WWE comparison. If Devin and Kim Doon have a scene, I think it could lead to her admitting that she cheated. That'd be nice. Final Destination, a lovely series of movies that are bloody disgusting. Also, I want to say this. I watched The Terrifier the other day. Jesus Christ, that movie is disgusting. And the second one, bleh, it's fucking filth. Ugh, how does anyone... I'll say what I say in regards to the Saw movies. You got to have a sick, twisted mind to come up with half of that shit. It's disgusting. Ugh. Chosen versus Kim. Yeah, that would be a cool fight. I feel like fans just care about aesthetics than character stories. Fights don't need... Do you know what? You're absolutely bang on. We live in an age now where everyone wants to see this person versus that person, but they don't look at the story around it. Why is there why would Miguel fight Quan? What? Quan is captain. Robby is captain. Captain's headband. It makes sense to make it personal between the two. Why did Tom Holland's Peter Parker fight Norman Osborn in No Way Home instead of Tobey Maguire? Because it was personal. When you make something personal, it's more powerful. Like, don't take that away from characters. And with what we've seen here, Axel's going to be set up to be a big bad that this guy's probably going to have to deal with. So every character will get their shine. You know, the creators aren't stupid, you know. I do have some concerns and some grievances about the small details of how we get to things, but I really feel like the creators are very much aware. And with someone like Silver in the mix, you can do whatever you wish. They'll find a way. They always do. Art the Clown. Wow, we've got Art the Clown in here. Great, I'm going to die. My movie did a better job than Joker 2. That is true. Joker 2 was arse. I hated that film. How are you going to have a whole movie celebrating the Joker and then undo it in the next film? Quan's actor did say we'll get to see some dream matchups. Exactly. Why do we love Anakin versus Obi-Wan? Because it's personal. Exactly. More also care about love relationships. Thank you. The same people that are like, Robby should do this, Miguel should do that. You're the same people that want people to split up and get with random people. Like, if you were writing this show, it'd be fucking terrible. Not you, just speaking aloud. Miguel and Quan don't have that personal rival. Exactly. See, you get it. Robby and Miguel and Hawk fighting Axel Cobra Kai will be cap. Yeah. Oh, dude. The hairs just went up on my arm. I got chills while you said that. I mean, well, the thing is, I like the horror genre, but it's not, you know, it's not as respected as people wish it was, you know? It's very much hit or miss. But I can't necessarily... All right, we're one like away from 50. Come on, people. I don't necessarily like watching horror movies where you can't physically beat up the person. I enjoyed watching It because that motherfucker got handled by a bunch of kids. They beat the shit out of him. And then Michael Myers, I guess you can fight. You'll die, but at least you can fight him. Jason Voorhees, well, you're going to die anyway. Yeah, Freddy Krueger, I can tolerate. That's about it, really. I can't do any more. The Hills Have Eyes, I watched it once, never again. Nope. Paranormal Activity, nope. Insidious, nah. Scary movie, I'll watch that. But Scream is my favorite one. Zara and Kreese, nice. I hope that in the scene where Miguel was crying, it's not because of getting rejected by Stanford. That's too weak. It's going to be something more impactful. Quan and Hawk's dynamic will be interesting. Well, I'm interested to see where that goes. I don't like when people like to ruin the plot with characters like Miguel versus Rob. Yeah, it's stupid. Why don't you like horror movies? Well, I do. I just like certain horror movies. I have certain things I can watch. Hey, gang, what's up? Just play a clip.
Is there any more coffee?
What would you think of Robby winning the Kata Trophy? Hey, a win's a win. I'm saying it for months, screwing Robby over again to let Miguel step in and win, but like screwing Vegeta over right as he's about to kill Frieza, so Goku. I know exactly what you mean. I do. Like, this is the thing. This is what people don't understand, and I've dealt with this for nearly 4 fucking years now. I'm not a Robby fanboy, okay? I appreciate good storytelling and characters getting characters getting their shine, okay? That's all I want. That's all I've ever wanted. This kid has been constantly shat on the entire damn show. Like, come on. Like, just give him something, please. You can't fight against Thorn. No, Thorn Cult Michael Myers was a fever dream. What the... I mean, hell, not to mention, you know, we don't even... I mean, hell, Resurrection. You got this guy... Where is it? Right here. Let me find it. Where is it? You got Buster Rhymes getting drop kicked out of fucking wind, like trying to drop kick Michael Myers right in the face. Jesus. The movie's so bad, but I kind of want to give it back because that's hilarious. You think there's a chance for Silver's redemption? Well, I don't know. I don't see that happening personally. I think Kreese is the more likely to redeem out the bunch. But it very much depends on the way things play out, you know? Subtly as opposed. Has anyone got any updates on Scream 7? I'm a bit annoyed that Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera are not going to be in it. That's already annoying, but fine. They're just missing scenes of certain character dynamics, missed opportunities. Yes, massively. Season 4, man. That Robby is Ghostface. Halloween. Yeah. Ugh. God. I remember rewatching through all of them. I couldn't get through the third Halloween film because I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't know what the acid trip was when they thought, you know what? Michael Myers' niece, let's impregnate his... Like, what the... I don't know where they came up with that. And then you fast forward a few years to 2007, right? And then you got the Rob Zombie Halloween movies where it's like a freaking music video with rock and drugs and other stuff. And I'm like, what is this? What is this redneck shit? Like, ugh. I mean, he lost that fight, but he didn't die, though. They said fight in between. What percentage will we see Robby versus Miguel in the finals? No, Robby and Miguel are not fighting. No. Exactly. It redeems Johnny. This is what people miss. He got manhandled and tossed. Right after that scene where Robby and Johnny reconciled in season 4, immediately became... I shed a tear. If you've got any kind of, like, you know, daddy issues, then, you know, it hits. Silver and then I think Scream 7 has started filming from what I remember. Okay. Should have got Daniel Hawk on for... So, nah, don't even start. Like, Hawk's arc in season 4 really boiled my piss. I'm sorry. What a waste. An absolute waste of a great character arc right there. Honestly, it really freaking irritated me. Like, it really annoys me. It's such a regression for Hawk's character. He shined brightly in season 3. And then what happened? The writing with it was about as good as Southgate's tactics for England. Like, it just... fuck off. Miguel could be crying because remember Axel injures Robby. I mean, hey. You never know. Yeah, OG Cobras get more appreciated. Yes, they do. When the show is about me up. Hang on, let me just... One second. The show has these guys in. Ugh. Rotation again. Yeah, he was wasted in season 4. And then he was just used as a plot device for Kenny from that point forward. What about Robby winning Kata? No. Winning Kata. No. Like, you can have Dimitri win that. Screen 7 comes out February 27th. Okay. Right. RJ, what's up, bro? As much as I want to see Kreese versus Silver, I really want Chosen to get his revenge on Silver. You never know. One of my favorite scenes in the series is when Johnny puts the captain headband on... sorry. Miguel fanboys can cry their tears. I'm sorry. That was a really sweet moment between Robby and Johnny. Honestly, the journey of these two... It's powerful. It really is, you know. And then the journey, and then you know the ultra Robby fanboys can cry some tears as well because the moment between Miguel and Johnny, like every season, they always have a moment or two. It's so sweet. It's never about the karate as much as people say. It's fathers and sons. Well, they can fucking cry their tears. Let Robby have his moment for once. Stop me. It's like, oh, my house is on fire. Oh, a bit of the debris went onto the top of my house. I don't care about that. My house is on fire. Like, stop moving the goalposts. I like the fact that you're one of the few shows that emphasizes the core message of the show. Lack of a father, not defining it. Right here. That's the tweet. Thank you, Frank Smith. I appreciate that. That's a very powerful comment. See that right there? Read it. Take a picture, write it down, tweet that shit. Also, guys, 66 viewers right now, so execute order 66 and 57 likes. Come on, let's go. He's bloodline. He's bloodline. Exactly. We do need more Johnny and Miguel scenes. Liverpool top of the league. Great. Well, I prefer you than Man City at this point. I'm sick of Man City at the moment. Hang on. This scene right here is everything I wanted from the show. Where is it? This bit. Hang on. I can get copyrighted for this part. I don't care.
I'm glad you guys ironed out your shit. The two of you on the same team, we actually have a shot. Now, what do you say? You ready to show
I
the
love
world
this
who's
scene
boss?
so much. Look at that. Honestly, the two of them together, like, it just... it's beautiful. If Kyler wasn't such a knucklehead, he'd be a serious threat. Well, the thing is, when he was introduced, I was hyped because he's a grappler. So when you put a grappler into karate, like, you know, what are you adding? You know, it's great. There you see, look at that. That's what we love. Arsenal for life. Oh,
It's time to go!
They should do the handshake they did in the blooper. Yeah, oh, I want to see that. Imagine that playing as like a flashback moment or something. 69 viewers, by the way, people. They should do that handshake they did in the blooper. Unchained training scene too right after. Oh, yeah. It's I timed that perfectly. This is why you always have clips. Riri, Manchester forever. Oh, gosh. Oh, absolutely not. Well, it depends. Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about City or are you talking about United? Don't really. I mean, again, it's like, do you want this shit pizza or this shit sandwich? Like, pick your poison. Hang on a minute. One sec. Just gotta quickly say, yo, just tuned in. What you talking about? Well, I mean, there was the Thunderbolts trailer. There was Captain America's trailer. And then other stuff. Oh, here we go. Why do you want Robby to win the Sekai? And does he need to? Hasn't already made peace with everyone and found balance in his life? All right, so, okay, this is one of them times where people are missing the point of what I've been saying. Robby has nothing going for him. He nearly killed someone, right? Yes, he's made up for it and he's redeemed himself. He has nothing going for him. He has no college, no future. This is his only chance to turn it all around and make something of himself. And if he wins the Sekai Taikai or is a huge part of it, that then redeems his father, Johnny, for one. He can redeem nearly killing Miguel and say, hey, bro, here's money. Go and get your future that I nearly took away from you. There's so much gravity there. Robby's redemption hasn't happened yet. Robby's redemption is going to happen. I've been waiting for it for ages. I'm not in this Team Robby, Team Miguel crap. I actually look at storytelling, nuance, reasons why characters do things. Oh, I didn't get into Stanford. Like, okay. Why do you think Tori went to Cobra Kai? Like, come on. Now, the likely scenario, and I don't want this to happen. Yes, if Hawk can win, then why can't Robby? I'll tell you why, because he's not an OG Cobra. That's why. It started with Miguel, so it should end with Miguel. No, technically it started with Johnny. Just saying. He's getting heated, bruv. You're damn right, because I'm fucking sick of it. 4 years I've been dealing with this fucking tomfoolery. Now, like I've said, is it likely going into part 3 that Robby will take a backseat to Miguel? Is it likely? Yes, because Robby's time is for part 2, and we've all said this. Robby's time to shine is part 2. That's his time. Part 3, Miguel comes back into the fold, you know, and with Silver involved, there's so much that can happen with Miguel and Robby. Like I said, and I'm sure RJ will agree, and any of the other boys in the Kings of Pop Culture, we've all said this. We have a feeling that Robby will win and will get screwed over by Silver. I guarantee it's going to happen. It's going to be deadlocked, and Miguel's going to have to step up and fight Axel. And it's going to be like Robby and Quan is the Anakin Obi-Wan epic fight of the show. Miguel and Axel is like the Drago, the Creed fight, you know, the Rocky fight, you know? Beautiful. Now, I get it. Some people are not going to be happy, and I know a bunch of Robby fanboys. This is where I turn it, and I know a bunch of Robby fanboys are going to get their knickers in a twist. But hold on. People have this school mentality of, oh, I'm standing last. That means I won the fight. No. Jesus. Love Miguel, but Robby is Johnny's son. You got to give him... You're damn right. Legacy characters, people. Exactly. Look, they've harped on the fact that he's been a runner-up twice. They're very much aware. Robby winning against Sean, but Miguel would have beaten him better. Like, nobody talked about him. Exactly. And I love Miguel to pieces. But Jesus, you Miggy stands out there. You annoy people. Robby, like, honestly, Miguel could take a shit on the ground and people would still go, oh, smells like dinner. So I don't know where that came from. Sorry, that I don't know where that came from. That was graphic. Oh, we've got 76 people watching right now. Smash that like button. Oh, hilarious. Basically, Quan is the mini boss and Axel's the final boss. Exactly. Oh, fuck. Man said eating it with pride. Ah! Oh. Got me. Oh, man. You know what? Gambit is my spirit animal. The whole, I'm about to make a name for myself here. That. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry. You just made me spit my water out. Why did you have to say that while I was drinking something? Smells like dinner. It just felt right. This was a canon event. RJ, can you send me a voice note? Sorry, RJ, send me a voice. Send me a voice note. Ah! Oh, oh, fuck. I don't know why that made me laugh. I think it's just realizing what I said, but it was too late to take it back. Oh, fuck. Ah, I just caught my nose with a damn ring. Ow. Oh. Robby could take a shit and Miguel fans would still claim Miguel can somehow take a bet. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, I can't breathe. Oh, Jesus.
What the fuck? Bro, what the fuck prompted you to say that? I'm sitting here watching on my computer like, dog, what the fuck was that?
RJ, please, no, get in there. Nah, please get in there, RJ. Guys, shall I get the goat in here? Oh, let's do it. I'm going to send it to him, just see if he joins. Oh, my God. My head cannon. We need dinner merch now. Robby beat an unfocused Miguel for captain. It's plot armor! Fucking shut up. Oh, now I've actually got a headache. Oh, it's the headband. People need to touch some grass and stop letting fictional characters be their only source of validation. It's not just Miguel fans, it's Robby fans too. No, I agree. It's just Miguel stands, not Miguel fans. Miguel stands. Can be weird as fuck. Just give him a trophy. This man has taken... Kevin, get it. Shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, Christ. That killed me. All right, so Robby will redeem himself for kicking Miguel off the balcony by helping him achieve his dreams for his college, so he's fighting for and not against. Yeah, basically. Oh, my God. Got Cobra Kai fans remind me of some WWE fans. This is not a real fight. Furthering the plot should be way more important. Exactly. Let him cook dinner. God, we started a new thing now by accident, for Christ's sake. I didn't even intend to do that. Oh my God. That right there will go down as one of the funniest streaming moments I have ever had. Kevin, thank you for shouting out my stream. I appreciate that. Also, if you guys, if you haven't subscribed, then make sure you do. 8,233 stars. What was the delivery like for you, Arch?
Bro, I was just like, wait, what did he? I just rewinded it. I was like, wait, what did he just say?
Like Miguel could take a shit, and the stands would go, "Oh, smells like dinner."
Yeah.
I just shut every stand down immediately.
I mean, like it.
Oh,
the thing is,
give a shout out to RJ in the comments section. Here we go. Look at it, Robby and Kenny. We're back. We're back. We're back.
The thing is,
yeah,
people with this show, like I don't know, it's people miss the point. I feel like there's gonna be people that like not like us, where
not like
us, where they're gonna reflect, and people in the chat as well. Like they're not gonna be like us, everybody in the chat and stuff like that. But
like you're like the middle, like you're about to drop the hottest music video of the year, like the shades, the hat, like.
But like I feel like people are just missing the point of
this is Kings of Pop Culture setup. We're coming back.
Like we're too like the fact that we've gone into the final season and we're still
having the same discussion.
Like, oh, Miguel or Robby, like how about both? They're on the
how
same
about both? How about we stop this bullshit?
Why are we still asking that question?
How about Miguel or Axel or Robby or Quan? Like the important questions, you know? Oh, Kevin, what's up, bro? Get in here, brother.
What's up?
Just before you carry on, RJ, like Kevin. Oh, look at him. Look at him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in it. Oh, it's happening. Go on.
It's almost done. I'll have it done by the time we watch part 2 together.
What was your reaction to my little outburst just there?
That was hilarious.
it just felt right.
Yeah.
Jacob, for how many subs will you grow your hair out and get a mohawk like Hawk? 100,000, no less. Miguel fans find it. Oh, it's true.
This reminded me of like
go to the gym. Yes, I agree.
That previous comment, it reminds me of that. You remember that one Miguel Glazer where you and I were arguing with in the comments in one of your other videos? God, that.
Oh no! Imagine this. It's Robby's fault that Johnny wasn't there for him.
Wait. Say that again.
There was a comment. I kid you not. It's Robby's fault that Johnny was. What?
Like, what are you talking about?
What world am I living in? And not only that, right? This person said that Johnny was going through a rough time, blah, blah. I said, yeah, but as his son, you don't give a hell about that. Where's your dad?
That dude was defending child neglect.
I'm sorry. Robby is the punching bag of this show. Like, honestly, like the amount
that dude has
that poor kid.
Like I said in your chat, that poor kid can't catch a fucking break.
If they hoe this man again,
I will be so disappointed. I will be heated. Oh man, you'll hear me screaming when we do our watch party together.
Like literally, at this point, you know what? Let's go there. I feel like when there's a Miguel stand going, oh, but Miguel's shit smells great. This is the energy I get. Like Robby's. It's Robby's.
Somebody said that like it's Robby's fault for.
Yeah, they said it's Robby's fault for reacting the way he did and being a bitch to his father abandoning him.
Wait, what?
Yeah. And then I brought up, imagine putting yourself in Robby's shoes. Your dad is a no-show for most of your life, made a bunch of half-assed promises. Your girl leaves you for the same kid that your dad essentially replaced you with.
Not to mention your mum is, on speed dial with a guy every other night.
Yeah. And bro said, like,
when the hell was this?
What video was it? It was a while ago.
It was a video. I'd say a couple of months ago. Now it was just.
I think it was like why Robby.
Look at that! Look at what he's wearing. Look at that!
Oh, nice!
Look at you wearing your little silver.
Oh, it's a Terry Silverton.
I like how I put the camera and you didn't even.
Yeah.
Oh,
Terry Silverton.
Smokey! Oh, Jesus. Sam and Robbie.
Oh, God. Let's move on.
Now, always remember, Rodney makes a great point. This boy was eating cereal with water. I think, yeah, let's give him his due. But anyhow, in regards to where everything's going, how are you guys feeling? You know, we're like next
Pretty
week
excited.
there. I'm excited.
I just wish we got some actual marketing.
Hello.
Wish we got some actual marketing aside from just a trailer and a poster.
That would be nice. That would actually.
I guess Peyton filmed her character promo for nothing because we have yet to see that.
Did they even say that she filmed one?
No, they both Jacob and Sholo did on their podcast. I guess that's never going to be used.
No. It's well, great. Jacob, your streams would be satisfying with a mic, though.
I guess.
What's good? Miguel has more stands, but Robbie stands are more annoying. Disagree. Very hard disagree. Very hard disagree.
Here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Both have stands, but the thing is, Miguel stands give Miguel a pass
for everything.
Yeah, for everything.
It's okay for him to. It's okay for him to hit women. You know, he was drunk.
Yeah, he gets a pass
for assaulting his girlfriend while drunk,
like punching her. Like, yeah,
you know what?
Oh, he punched the shit out of Sam too.
Like, Robbie accidentally kicks him over a railing, right? And just because Sam doesn't go over a railing, we give Miguel a pass. All right, okay, cool. All right, bet.
And I just like to bring this up. Miguel has gotten over that. Like, you're telling me you're a character that you keep blazing got over that, but you can't like.
Thank you, thank you.
So,
see, that's the thing. Miguel and Robbie have gotten over this. Why are we still debating this in 2024? This is a 2019 discussion. Like, these guys have been way past this. You know, it just people forget they're on the same side now. Yeah. I really hope with part 2 and that clip that we saw with Axel and Zara and whatever, people go, oh, there's a lot of characters here. We really shouldn't be rooting against Robbie or even Miguel. We should be happy that they're on the same side, because what did I say before this part came out? We may not have enough fighters. Enough. Like, I'm talking A class.
With the little promotional material that we got.
You get the A class, and then you get, I can't say what I was going to say, but you get the tier below that, you know? Yeah.
With the little promotional material we've gotten with the Iron Dragons, the fact that we have not seen Axel or Zara try at all is honestly scary.
Yeah, no, it really is. It's oh
man, don't even bring up Hawk. Oh my god, I am so disappointed with what the writers have done with Hawk post season 4. Like, if you want to give him that win, and keep in mind, a lot of people, people in my personal social group, they know that at the time after season 4, Hawk became my favorite character. I was let down with what they did with him in season 5 because he was just there. He didn't do anything.
No, all they did
except get fucked up by Kenny.
Give him the Slim Shady treatment. That's all they did.
Like, the thing about Hawk,
he struggled to fight against Kyler in the brawl. He didn't even knock him down. It was Dimitri. Dimitri was the one that took down Kyler.
The thing about like Hawk is like they've kind of like, I don't want to say because I do like Tori as a character, but they kind of like ever since like season 3, they kind of like ushered him like kind of like with like the Dimitri and like and they kind of like put Tori like, you know, more of a front in the story of the kids and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Like Tori's taken that sort of role that Hawk usually had.
Yeah.
Well, I was disappointed with that because I was like, you know what, Hawk can fill that role, that the void that Robbie left in that.
I know that would have been so dope.
And
like
the scenes between Daniel and Hawk, you know, would have gone
like. Don't get me wrong, Daniel and Miguel. That was cool to see. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel like there was so much potential with the Hawk and Daniel. So, because I'd be willing to argue because we already knew Daniel was a hothead way before he met Miyagi. I think if he never met Mr. Miyagi, he never found that balance, he would have turned out very similar attitude-wise to Tori or Hawk, in my opinion.
Yep. He would have.
I actually agree, but I kind of wanted to see Chosen and Hawk
That's something they could have done. That's another complaint I have with part 1. I really wish we got to see
all in.
I wish we got to see Chosen interacting with more of the kids. Like the only thing we really got was him that one time he interacted with Tori, and the one time he interacted with Sam in season 5. And I want more, because it always bothered me that Chosen has yet to really bond with any of the students, because I feel like there's like a lot of potential there. You can have like him train Hawk, maybe Hawk still struggles with some of the old anger he had back in his Cobra Kai days, and Chosen could help him with that, because he went through something kind of similar in Karate Kid 2. We could have seen him with Tori. Hell, I would have taken Chosen Dimitri. Maybe Chosen finds a way to toughen up Dimitri or something. They could have done something with that.
No one said Hawk is overrated. We're saying that Hawk's been not utilized.
Yeah, underutilized.
Oh, shit! We're going to hear the Hawk sound effect.
Oh, yes.
The power of sound. I love it.
Oh, yes.
Sound design.
Please make it a great moment and not just throw it in there for the sake
of... It's going to be after Dimitri gets fucked up in the tournament and is hospitalized. Hawk just goes off on his opponent. Whether that's... I think it's probably going to be Yoon or Diego.
You're all good. You could have had Hawk lose to Robby. You still have mutual respect. Hawk adopts the win. You win some, you lose some mentality.
Exactly.
Well, I don't mind Eli winning, but they did nothing with it.
I don't.
Yeah,
he was so all in.
I don't.
They could have done something like maybe Hawk hears about the Anthony Kenny situation. Maybe he decides to try.
Annoying because I freaking called.
Maybe
Robby
try to fix that, because both Kenny and Anthony might remind him of himself.
And Sam.
They could have done something with that. Maybe Hawk mentors Anthony, tries to put him on the right path, and says, "Hey,
I swear,
listen, you got to make this right." Because in a way, Hawk was in both their shoes.
And sorry to cut you off here, Kevin. You're making some great points. It's just because I know it'll put a smile on this guy's face. We know how much of a Robby fanboy I am. We know how much of an El Serpiente fan I am. Second place, apparently. But we know the characters I love, right? You're hearing me say it here, live right now. You better give Sam LaRusso her damn shine, because I'm tired of the legacy kids, the bloodline kids.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They haven't really done much with Sam.
You dare Rise of Skywalker this situation with the Rey Skywalker shit. No. We're not doing that here. Bloodline characters need justice.
Sam Miyagi.
I said it. Sam is the frickin' GOAT and deserves better.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was telling Darius yesterday.
Partially.
They should have
partially.
Yeah, I heard you. They should, I think, like season 3, like the moments between her and Daniel, that's kind of missing from like
post season 3.
Yeah,
like in the Netflix seasons.
Season 3.
I kind of agree. Like, we got a couple moments. I agree.
I don't disagree.
It doesn't hit the same like it did in season 3, at least in my opinion.
That's why.
Here we go.
Jesus, here we go. Here we
go.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I get I get most of the complaints. To be fair, you guys know I'm not a big Sam fan like that. She's probably the least interesting out of the kids to me. The only one who she's more interesting than to me is, I'd say, well, I mean, Anthony's a no-brainer. No one cares about that guy. So yeah, she's the least out of all of them. So
Cody does.
Thankfully,
yeah,
Cody.
That's on the stream. I'm going to say what Silver. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Could be wrong though. But it's just time to put some respect on the the bloodline characters, and it makes sense that both Sam and Robby are Miyagi-Do captains. Like,
that's what I'm really looking forward to.
If this was Cobra Kai, it makes sense for Miguel and Tori to be Cobra Kai captains.
Yeah, if this was like Johnny's OG Cobra Kai.
Yeah, but it is not. It is Miyagi-Do. Devin and
I honestly am really looking forward to what they're doing with what they're going to do with Sam, because I actually think they're going to Sam's going to have a pretty big arc in part 2.
85 people watching. Goddamn.
I don't know. I want Sam to win, but at the same time, okay. At the same time, I feel like they're going to give the win to Tori. The setup is already there, but I think Sam's arc. I've said this before a bunch of times. I think Sam's arc is going to be outside the tournament, in my opinion.
I agree. I feel like part 1 was really gearing that up her and Tori and that connection. Like, just like, read the rope. Like,
Jesus Christ.
Really? I don't know. America. I'm Canada. But yeah, no, I agree. Like, I think it's going to be more of an outside the tournament kind of thing. And if that's the case, again, like, the difference is, right, I still wish maybe in some kind of way they could have had Sam win in season 4 then. But at least with Tori winning it, they did something with it. With Hawk, they did nothing. All he did was look at a kid. The kid went, champ. And then Hawk went, okay, you guys stay on your side of the park. We don't have a problem. Like, that's it. That's the extent of Hawk in season 4. And then, like, oh, do you want to go to the dance? And then,
the fact that this man lost to Devin, lost one of his flags to Devin, fucking pisses me off. Those in my social circle know that I have been hating on this girl Devin for the past 4 months because actually, no, I'm not going to get into that because we're going to be here all day.
Well, no, it's just one of them things where you just get a bit, annoyed at the fact, oh, Miguel and Robby disappeared. Oh, dear. You're just thinking to yourself, yeah, it's just this. Yeah, it's just basically that. Thank you. We're going to see Robby.
Johnny's glazing of Devin fucking pisses me off. Like, I actually feel like Johnny had more scenes with Devin than he did with Miguel or Robby in part 1.
That's a good point. That's
like,
a very good point.
Look back on it, I think that's the case. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Like, he had scenes with Miguel and Robby, but not to the extent with Devin.
Nailed it.
Like, that was... I don't understand why they...
He's had more scenes with Devin than Daniel's had with Sam.
Yeah. Because if Devin was like similar to, if Devin was similar to Miguel, where she had an absentee parent, I guess she technically does because they did say her mom died.
I want a spin-off
in season 5.
A spin-off for Sam,
but I don't know. It was handled so poorly. Yes, Miyagi-Do's saying you were absolutely correct. Johnny was really toxic in part 1.
Does he really have a mom though?
Calling Shannon a mom is
it's a bit of a loose term. We haven't seen her since season 3. I think Amanda was more of his mom.
She had one scene in season 5. Hold on. She may be his mom, but Carmen is his mother.
Yeah, yes. And the thing is, Amanda
Robby and Carmen
seasons. Carmen is his mom.
Carmen is Robby's mama.
No one cares. She got her therapy. She got her health back to good stuff.
No one cares. He said no one
cares. No one cares.
The last time Robby and Shannon were in the same room together was season 3, and it was the episode where Robby got arrested.
Great parenting. I also just want to say, if you look at the fridge in season 1 with the picture of young Robby, it's a little football or soccer for you Americans. It says 2010 champs. Just want to throw that out there.
Johnny Lawrence says I'm winning the chat, so yeah.
I completely agree, Rodney. Yeah, but Johnny has had some mad character regression. Johnny and Daniel, in my opinion.
I really hope they fix that up. I need them two to really step up. It's just like they bicker. They don't. Okay, they bicker about as much as me and RJ do, but the difference is it is actually funny. Like, we're not rehashing the same stuff. It's always something new. The only thing that rehashes is the Sam is the goat. Other than that, it's new material, and then people in the chat go, "Oh, it's funny." You know, when Daniel and Johnny do it, you feel like just kiss already. Like, they're arguing so much. Like, you may as well be with each other. Like, I'm surprised Amanda hasn't made that joke yet. Like, they're in there at a restaurant comparing dojo sizes. Like, it's not the Miyagi-Do. You know, I want to get this I want to go back. I want to go back to Cobra Kai. I want to get this gi off. I want to get it off. I want to go back to Cobra Kai. Oh, Devin versus. You're trying to put that girl in you're gonna get her in a coma.
That girl is gonna get body slammed in the first round.
Yeah, to any Hawk fan, I'll say this. How do I say this nicely? Hawk may still get moments in part 2 and 3.
I think he will,
and I think he will. But I think the bulk of his arc was in season 3.
Honestly,
and it's a shame because while watching that season, his arc is my favorite in that season.
Yeah, I agree.
Robby's dark side turn is cool, but Sam's arc was really good.
I still, for me personally, I put Hawk a little bit ahead of Sam's arc, in my opinion. Like, just a tad bit. And it was great. And in season 4, he had focus, but they didn't do enough with it.
That's a good question. Umabro says, why is the wall in the back broken or ripped? You know, that's actually a good question. I always talk about RJ's black and white background there. It's great. So basically,
what?
Thank
you. Oh, more salt.
So this is wallpaper. Ripped it off because we got to replace it. We got to sort it all out, and it's a council building. So like the leak from the pipes up there has ruined the freaking wallpaper. It's a whole thing. So redecorating needed. Huh?
What?
Don't start that bollocks. It's not going to work the same way. We get a brawl in 10, maybe. Jacob,
I think the brawl is basically confirmed at this point because I think even Jacob Bertrand alluded to that as well.
I mean, the whole thing's pretty much out there on YouTube now. I hope his win involves Darkwater making a comeback. Just please have him do something. Yes. Oh, I missed that theme so much. Like, you know, in season 2, when like you see his hawk, like his mohawk, go past the shelf, like he's in some.
That was funny.
Like he's in some Jaws movie or something. When Robby locked into. No, when he's just locked in general.
Yeah.
I think Miguel and Hawk.
Because we saw what Robby was capable of when he locked in the captain's match. Like when Robby is focused, like he's a formidable fighter. I don't personally agree.
Wait. What is it?
Like season 5?
Wait. Barnes ain't. Okay, I'm gonna say something that I know some in the chat might disagree.
Oh, here we go. Hot take.
Out of all the the OG
characters, yeah,
I think Mike Barnes is overrated. I know because
he's low key.
You know what, RJ? Explain your point. Go all in. So don't do a Cobra Kai. Go all in.
In Karate Kid 3, I'm gonna leave out the Daniel and the fear stuff because that was already like the nerfing of Daniel. I'm not even gonna go into that.
We don't talk. And he made Mr. Miyagi cry, you bitch.
Like, Mike Barnes can.
That was hard to watch.
Mike Barnes can fight. He can fight. I'm not.
Not that hot. This guy woke up this morning. He was white.
I was watching some episodes yesterday.
Shout out to Bellic. Spoiler.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he real.
And buy your glasses, Teddy.
But the problem that I have with Mike Barnes, when you watch the movie, it's very much telling you that he's international champion.
Yeah.
And then when you see the fight, now granted, I get it, it was in the 80s and all that stuff, but when you watch him fight Daniel, it's just Daniel just being fearful for no reason. And that's a whole different discussion.
The reason why is primarily this. It's because he's the final one. And people have recency bias. Now, if you don't know what that means, it means whatever's the most recent is always biased as hell.
Yeah.
We've got it right now with Quan. We had it with Mike Barnes. It happens all the time. Whatever's the most recent, people just overhype.
I agree.
You don't go from a fight to the death with Chosen.
No offense to people. No offense to people in the chat.
Season 3 made that look a lot better than it actually is.
Exactly. He went from fighting Chosen, who was a better fighter than Mike Barnes.
Oh yeah, 100%. A young Chosen would have beaten Barnes' ass.
You don't go from that to just being fearful of Mike Barnes. And Mike Barnes. The thing about Mike Barnes, his fighting style. When I see him fight, it doesn't
scream like
I'm not oh my god.
Hey, Lil Mo, if you're watching right now, this goes hard. I love it. Carry on.
That's what Rodney gets it perfectly. Mike being the best fighter mostly relies on statements and actual performance. Thank you. That's basically my whole argument.
His fighting style, like you could argue, was because he was being trained at Cobra Kai, but his fighting style was almost the exact same as Johnny's, which maybe that was the point. But I wanted more.
They don't even really tell you that. They're just
I agree. Quan is fairly rated, but you know what I'm trying to say.
They just basically say Mike Barnes was an international champion, and he was this and he was that.
Well, the thing is, they say it, but I don't mind. Here's the issue here. This is the problem. It's not even to do with Mike. It's because Daniel gets, and I hate to use this term, but it just makes it easier to explain it. Daniel gets nerfed. That he gets nerfed.
He does.
Yeah. And the reason why there's the PTSD element there, but they don't go all in enough. They do a season 4. They don't go all in. So when Daniel is nerfed, you don't necessarily believe it. Oh my god. You don't necessarily believe it. I was like, Kevin, wake up. I don't like this. you don't necessarily believe it, especially after going in a fight to the death. Like, Mike Barnes is a good fighter. I think he's perfectly rated for his level, but I think in comparison to Johnny and Chosen, I think he's behind them.
Yeah.
Now, against Miguel season 5, I reckon Mike would win, but that's
I agree
because Mike's mindset is I will hurt you. Like Miguel isn't that. He'll unless
not
he's
anymore
fighting,
anyway.
Like with I know in the fight in the apartment complex, great fight by the way, still one of my favorite of the show. When like he's pummeling the shit out of Robby, he stops. Now if he keeps going with that, oh yeah, but Mike will keep going with that. So that's the only little edge. But I'd say season 6 Miguel could give him a run for his money.
Yeah, I agree.
I just think like when it came to Miguel and Robby at this point in time,
just Mo.
I think at this point, those two have surpassed Karate Kid 1, Daniel and John, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Like I'll say this, they always keep the power levels at a certain level, so then that way like Johnny, Daniel, you know the pecking order, because otherwise you mess up the power dynamic. Yeah. But you know damn well the athleticism from Sholo, from Tanner, from Jacob. Ralph Macchio, right, would not last 5 seconds.
No.
Like Tanner's out here doing flips. Jacob's doing tornado kicks. You know, Sholo's.
It also helps that from Jacob and Tanner. It also helps that they have like previous athletic experience. Like Tanner was a dancer.
So his coordination is.
Yeah. Tanner, I believe, also did like Muay Thai right before season 1. I think
we're gonna eat good in part 2. Oh
yeah,
God,
I remember reading that somewhere. I don't know how true it is. And I think Jacob also did karate like before Cobra Kai. He wasn't a black belt or anything, but he did have karate experience. I forget which style he practiced in. And then you have Brandon, who's like a Taekwondo champion. Reina, who's Zara, she's a 13-time world champion in real life.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know like how athletic Patrick Lewis is. I'm not super familiar with him. Like this, like the first Cobra Kai season 6 part 2 is gonna be like the first
my
time
variant.
I've ever seen him. So he could be athletic. I mean, he looks athletic. So maybe I don't know, but that's why I'm really excited. I'm really excited for the Robby versus Quan fight because I know they're gonna go all in with that fight.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Me too. That fight's gonna go hard, and I can't wait to see it. Axel looks stiff.
Ansel Eggert.
Well, I've said it like this: Robby and Quan is gonna be the most epic fight, like the most epic. Like it's gonna have the flashiness. It's the Anakin Obi-Wan of the show. When inevitably, because we've all seen videos, we've all seen the theories, we've all seen the supposed theories by people who've seen part 2 and claim they haven't. We've all seen what's out there information wise. We know the likelihood that Miguel and Axel fight is going to be quite high. That is going to be a Return of the Jedi type of Creed Rocky fight. Like that's it's going to be less flashy and more like bad to the bone. Whereas Robby and Quan will be personal, but it'll be more like trying to outdo the other person. Miguel and Axel is going to be brutal. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, I want that. I want them to go all out. I want there to be like no holds barred. Like I want there to be like cuts, like bruises on the face. Like I'm not saying it has to be like Miguel's face is like swollen, like he's in a boxing match. But I want to see like
no, not swollen, but I agree with you 100%.
Like black eye, like there's some cuts on his face.
Imagine there's a moment where you see like Robby and Miguel both having scars. Like imagine Robby has one here and Miguel has one here. Like it's like a yin and a yang, and you put them next to it. That would make for a sick poster.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that would. And on like the note on
the Sekai Taikai soundtrack that they released, not only it reminded me of Hans Zimmer's like The Climb, that one, because it's got like the people chanting in the background, but also if you look at the poster, you've got like Miyagi-Do and the eagle flying over it with the I think the Cobra. So it's the Cobra one big connected poster. Can't wait to see what part 3's is.
Yeah. On the note on whether who will win, if they actually go the route and want Robby to win, Miguel to win, here's how I think they could do it. If Axel is like the big threat. And I think I talked about this in like your last stream.
Yeah, you did.
Have Robby either weaken Axel in some way. He either injures Axel.
That's the most likely.
Or he finds some weak link he finds Axel's Achilles heel essentially in his fighting style. Like maybe he like turns too much when he does his kicks or something. he essentially maybe even uses himself. He like knows, oh, okay, I can't beat this guy. He uses himself as a punching bag to try and find something to use to tell Miguel.
Now that's a redemption.
Yeah, to tell Miguel, because if you're gonna have Robby lose to Axel, that's how I would do it. He's trying to find something to help Miguel beat this guy. Robby starts it, but Miguel ultimately finishes it.
Yeah,
that's how I think they should do it if they go that route.
Yeah, and then by that point, Robby will have cooked Quan and told him to fuck off back to wherever. So then he's had his like epic moment. He sets Miguel up, and then both of them basically share an equal victory. Like, because you can have one without the other.
Oh, what's up, Melissa?
Bonsai. I would really freaking love that, because I think it's very likely that that's what they're going to do. With the introduction of Axel, whatever. And Axel, again, he does have a lot of that stiffness to him. So what's interesting for me is I'm very fascinated to see how they will work the power dynamics. And I think what will happen is, because Robby is arguably the fastest and most athletic out of I mean, Kenny is the fastest, and so is Hawk. But, you know, in terms of skill, combat, when he's locked in, I think Robby will weaken him. I think Axel's a two-man job. I don't think there's a world where either Miguel or Robby beat him 1-1. I think Axel, the way he grabs this man, and tosses him over like a rag doll. This is the guy. Like, Quan was the guy.
This is the guy they've been hyping up in the previous
set
part.
up as a guy who could take your head off. Right now, don't get me wrong. Axel moves stiffly, but there's a reason why they have weight divisions in sports. Axel is a freaking monster. He's like 7'5". Like,
it's like when Bert tried fighting that one dude in the All Valley in season 1, and that's what
it is. Get off me, you know. And that was Bert's moment of truth. Thank God for that. What an arc he went on. Had more weight in that scene than Hawk had in most of season fucking 4. Not happy about it. Still not happy about it. But the thing is, the reason they have weight divisions, right, is primarily because in fights, people like the guy's packing muscle and speed and power. Yeah. Like, I love, you know, Sholo and Tanner to pieces, but they're quite short. They're a lot shorter than people think. Like, you know, I really feel like Axel is being set up to be the big bad. And, you know, it's merely just, you know, we don't use Quan as a stepping stone, but it's a step in making sure Robby gets his main moment, then he gets his grace in part 3. Yeah,
because what are they going to do? Have Robby fight Quan and Axel?
Oh, then you're killing that boy.
There's nothing for Miguel, because I think every main character is going to have their rival. My prediction is get the obvious one out of the way: Robby and Quan.
Yep.
Zara and Tori. Depending on how big of a character they will be, I think Maria is going to be Sam's rival, and Diego is going to be Hawk's rival. Yoon, I think, could either be... Yoon is an interesting one. I could see him being either Dimitri or Hawk's rival.
I would like that, Dimitri or Hawk. I think that'd be a good shout.
Yoon would be he could be a tough opponent for Hawk.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they will do with I'm not sure how involved Kenny will be, because it does seem like Kenny's going to like shine in like the more team events, but I'm not sure if Kenny will have like his own rival necessarily, because, you know, Kenny's like the youngest person there.
Yeah,
that's interesting that he is the youngest person.
I think it would be interesting if maybe Kenny is the youngest person to compete in the Sekai Taikai ever.
Oh, that would be great. You've given him the Harry Potter thing, you know, like where Harry's like I think was it his dad was like the young Harry himself is the youngest seeker of the century. What if Kenny's like the youngest competitor ever?
Yeah, that could be something. Maybe that's like a little. Maybe they can have like a little award for that.
Oh, that's sick. Me and RJ were saying this not long ago, and we've been real, and I know the other guys have as well. You know, this is the main point I want people to take away. They're a family now. They're not just fighting as, you know, oh, it's a dojo war.
Oh no, it's bigger than that now.
You know, it's about family now. Like, it's more than just, oh, we're fighting on the world stage to do this. They're fighting as a family, and I would be okay with Miguel getting the final hit so long as Robby doesn't go out like a bitch. If he goes out with intent and with grace and there's a reason, I'm fine with that. If Robby makes a sacrifice play of like, no, I'm going to weaken this motherfucker. If I can't do it, you got to finish this guy off. And if you bear in mind, up to that point, if he's already finished off Quan, he's had his big fight. with Axel. He then shines, kicks that motherfucker's ass. Axel comes back, whoops his ass, and then who steps into the fold after losing in part 1?
El Serpiente.
Champion's Journey.
Serpiente.
And then he kicks Axel's ass. Miguel helps his brother up on the stage. Shares the trophy.
I know, that's what I want. If they're gonna go the Miguel winning route, that's the route I think they should go.
They're crying. Honestly, that's like me and Miguel.
Devin is young.
On stage sharing a trophy.
Mario's, but Kenny.
I'll handle Quan and RJ. You can go handle Axel. Like you know,
I think you're a better matchup for Axel.
Yeah. I said this in a lot of comments, and I'll say
kick
again.
quite high. I'd probably be cooked by both of them.
Axel, I think, is in the wrong sport.
Remember divisions.
Axel's could be in the wrong sport. He's like what?
Nah, do you know what it is? The Cobra
Get
Kai
this man a basketball contract.
There's no way in any actual fighting tournament they would put someone the size of Axel against Robby. There's no way. It's like a
no, make it worse. Put him up against Bert or Kenny.
People are deceived by film cameras because like they're gonna
he's cool.
Yeah, like, they're gonna make it. They're gonna basically make it to where like Miguel is like. He's up
right.
there.
Okay.
In reality, he's not.
There's a joke in here about comparing lightsabers and shit. But this is Miguel, right? This is Axel.
I still don't think that's an accurate representation at that point.
No.
Axel's tall, man. He's a unit.
I'm thinking when Robby looks up at Silver,
like Miguel's gonna need to learn like a 1080 tornado kick or something to beat that.
That's what I want him to. If
go for his legs,
Axel, he needs to do the tornado kick.
Yeah.
No, and you know what it is? That kick that he did in season 3 in the coma, that's the same kick. I'm calling it now. It's the same kick.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people bring that up too. I think that's
going to use that kick to win. That's the kick he's going to use. Guarantee it. And the reason why I think this, I think Robby will do a kick similar to that. And where Axel's weaknesses are going for his legs. That's what they always tell you. Go for the legs and go for the head. Because if he's dead, like man can't say, another connection. Another
can't breathe, he can't fight. Man can't see, he can't fight.
Taking Silver's tactics and using them against him will be
would be
because there's anything goes. A man can't stand, he can't fight. How tall is Axel? A man can't breathe, he can't fight. Imagine a man can't see, he can't. Like that's the final.
What if Daniel teaches
the Quicksilver method?
Yeah,
right. That was a theory we had for season 4. I want that to be paid off.
Me too.
Because the show is about Cobra Kai, right? So start using Cobra Kai's methods
against
as a way to succeed. Like use it. It's a tool. Like the show has shown us time and time again. Yes, Miyagi-Do is the way. It's always the way. I don't care what these glazers say. It's the truth. Remember what franchise we're in. At the end of the day, Cobra Kai is as important. You need a yin and yang. And I really want to see Cobra Kai mentality come back.
And they've made it clear, sometimes defense only isn't enough. Sometimes you need a little offense.
Against Axel, you can't do defense. You can't. You're gonna no.
Unless, and in a way, the Iron Dragons, the way they fought against Cobra Kai in that clip, it looked like they were using both defensive and offensive in a way.
And the thing is, Axel's such a unit. He moves a lot slower than, let's say, Quan and Robby, but he reminds me a lot of how Darth Vader fights. Like, Anakin fights very fast-paced, fast.
Yeah, but Vader...
The minute Anakin's put in the suit, it restricts his movement. He has to fight slower, but it means his strikes are harder.
He has a lot more power in his strikes.
He focuses more on power. That is a very good comparison.
Yeah.
I mean, and the guy looks like... fuck's sake. Okay, I take it back. I'm an Axel fanboy now. Let's go. Rich homie Quan.
Rich homie Quan.
Well, honestly, they need Miyagi-Do needs all the stops, all the tools. They need the Quicksilver method. They need the pressure point technique.
If you
they need whatever is on that scroll that they probably forgot about.
I don't know how they're going to do this, like in terms of execution. But imagine a scenario where both Robby and Miguel outside the tournament get into a 2v1 fight against Axel, and then that's when they realize, oh, this guy's on smoke. There's no way we're beating him 1-to-1. It's not happening. So Axel is only 6'3". Right. Okay. Context.
That's still tall. That is still tall.
6'3". Sorry, that's right. Look at the height of Shono and Hannah. They're underneath 5'10".
I'm pretty sure Griffin is slightly taller than Cholo.
It's not like it's not. The thing is, it's not about like
big.
It's everything that comes with it. Like
mass. It's his energy.
And stuff.
Yeah,
and it's his mindset. He's got the Mike Barnes mindset. Like it's focused, it's locked in. It's like he's ready to beast out.
I am really curious what type of arc Axel is going to have, because I think
that's going to be interesting.
I don't think he's just going to be and I know you brought this up. I don't think he's going to be a straight up villain. I think there's going to be more to him. There's going to be
I mean, you can tell the people who are Rocky fans versus people who are Rocky watchers in comparison. I don't think he's Ivan Drago at all. I think he's Victor.
Mm-hmm.
It gives me way more of a Victor Drago vibe.
Yeah, and the one thing that brings that up to me to make that comparison is that it's definitely that shot in the trailer where Sam is where it looks like Sam is watching Axel train and Axel is like getting abused by Sensei Wolf.
Yeah,
I feel like in a way Axel might be quote unquote the new Johnny in a way.
Okay.
I feel you.
I think Axel actually isn't that bad of a guy, but I think maybe he either will get too carried away, or maybe similar to Johnny or anybody else that was in Cobra Kai too long. The influence of Sensei Wolf might make him like a lot more aggressive. He's meaner.
I also do want to put this out there as well in regards to Axel. If he fights Robby, right, and imagine, right, the feeling for Miguel, where actually let's just go based on what we know. What if Miguel actually has Robby's back 100%, and Robby gets robbed of a victory? He gets denied it because of that ponytail twat, right? He gets denied it, and he's thinking, this and then Miguel steps in to avenge his brother and say, "Excuse me, let's give him what he's owed. Now it's my turn. I'm stepping."
Yeah, that's what I want.
And also with that, Axel's going to get pissed off because it's like, I just spent time dealing with this freaking 90s Vanilla Ice bad boy, and now I got to deal with your ass. Like, at that point, Axel's going to be no holds barred. Like, Robbie's just given him a match and a half, gone down with honor because it's probably a screw job, and then Miguel steps in and he's thinking, and by that point, Robby will have fought Quan, most likely.
Yeah.
So Robbie's already, running a bit on empty at that point.
Yeah, he's running low.
Miguel's going to be 100% ready. So that fight's going to go hard.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go,
baby. I would.
We won't.
I don't know if I like this, but we've talked about who's going to be the Apollo of this part. I really don't want it to be Robby, but I could see them doing this. What if, like I said, Robby essentially uses...
Gotta be a white guy this time.
Robby is essentially going to be using himself as a punching bag to find that weakness. What if, similar to Rocky 4, Miguel and Johnny keep telling Robby to, throw in the towel, but Robby keeps going. He keeps getting back up. He's a bloody mess, but he says, "No, I need to do this. I need to find this weakness for you."
Because the thing,
and what if that's why Miguel is crying? Maybe he blames himself because Robby got hurt.
Maybe that's why Miguel steps in, because maybe there's a moment where tensions get high and Robbie's,
and maybe he feels like it's his fault that Robby got this hurt.
Maybe there could be a massive fallout just before the Robby Axel fight, right? There could be a massive fallout where Robby is like, "Hey, you know what? I'm gonna do this. This is my moment. I'm gonna do this, but also, guys, no, we can do this together." And then he steps into that sensei role that the show has been basically setting him up for since frickin' however. It's been setting him up for that for ages. Imagine Robby does that. He gets injured, and Johnny and Miguel feel responsible.
Yeah.
For not being there for him.
And maybe to add on top of that, the whole thing of that moment in the trailer, you have the opportunity of a lifetime to be captain. You're completely blowing it. What if that gets to his head and maybe Robby is going...
Yeah.
Robby is trying to prove him, okay, yeah, maybe you're right. And then he keeps getting back up over and over again, even though it's very clear he is completely outmatched by Axel. And that adds more to the guilt factor for Miguel.
Dude,
I could see him
would
doing
freaking love that so much. Like, honestly, from
it will be hard to watch, but I would love it.
I'm happy because I think we're gonna get what I've been asking for: the show to grow some freaking balls. Like, yes, there's a way to do things. Don't do a Walking Dead and just have Negan stroll and start bashing skulls for no freaking reason. But have some maturity. Like, this is a moment where they're not kids anymore. They're adults. No. Like, you're graduating to a level. I don't want, this is RJ's moment. That should really piss me off, okay? It's not a Robby Miguel thing. This really fucking irritates my bollocks. If RJ's being set up for a great moment, right? No, really, it grinds my nuts up the fucking wall. If he's being set up for a great moment, right? And then all of a sudden, there's an injury that happens and he has to subside. Nah, screw that. No,
fight through the pain.
Dig deep, get up.
Find that fire.
Fight it. Like, fight through it. I think you send a much more important message.
If you're gonna have Robby lose, have him go down swinging. Even if he's injured, he's bloody. He's been punched so hard. I mean, we already saw that in the trailer. But he's punching so hard, blood is spewing out of his mouth. He decides to keep on fighting. I would rather he get knocked out.
I'd go a step for that blood that that goes out of his mouth. Have him spit in Axel's face. Like, no, we're getting dirty in this. Like, spit in his face. Like, no, This whole thing of substitutions, like, no, let's stop doing that now. Like, let's have characters go out with some dignity. We haven't had, especially for the kids, we have not had a Karate Kid 2010 fight, like a Jaden Smith Chung fight. We haven't had that for the kids. I want Robby and Miguel to have those moments individually, like have them fight through the pain, no matter how hard you try. And if Axel is to succeed against Robby because of Silver, let's be honest, let's call it what it is. So Robby gets screwed. At least then Robby goes out with a bit of pride and is like, no, I would have freaking won. You know, I didn't give up. And that inspires Miguel to go and do the same thing. And Robby will have already put a number in on it.
And still make that fight hard for Miguel. I don't want Miguel to have it easy.
And then imagine a montage. Like that. There's a montage playing of every training sequence that we started the show with Miguel and Johnny.
Yeah, we seem like on top of the stairs in season 1. Punching machine,
in the pool, he's punching the goal.
The cement truck in season 2.
Every single. How about this one? The memory in season 1. You know, he's like, imagine when you're punching this doll. Imagine the guy you really want to punch is standing behind this arsehole, and then he does that straight into Axel's face.
Imagine he uses if he goes back to Cobra Kai,
I'd be loving
it. And it goes back to the man can't breathe, he can't fight. Use the Cobra strike that Johnny taught him in season 1 to punch him in the his I think he said his trachea.
You did mention that before. I'll give you a shout out. Yes, sir. I know you're new to the stream. I see you. I do see all your comments, people. We're just engaged in intense discussion.
Yes.
Oh man, fuck. I just want the show to actually have some maturity a little bit. You know. Come on, you've got Chosen getting freaking cut up with a sword. Like, I think we can. Let's let the kids have their moment. This is the final season. We're getting into that territory now of when the kids are graduating to the adult level. Like, it's happening now. Like, it's
saddle up, baby.
Nah, you're all good.
I want it to come to the point where some of these kids can actually keep it
open wide.
I wanted to get to the point where we're near the end of the show. Some of the kids in the class actually keep their black belts, and it's not just used for the tournament.
I'm sorry. I had someone send me a message of the thing I said earlier on. Miguel stands are so bad that I could take a shit and someone would go, "Oh, it's dinner time."
It's dinner time.
If it,
so that
yeah, you know, ultras. If Anthony was in here, oh man, it's
thank
over.
God. If Robby gets hurt and then someone has to fill the quota spot, we got Anthony. The cavalry's coming.
It's not. Now plot twist. Now here's gonna be the plot twist. Anthony in secret has been training and practicing that move he saw on the scroll. That would be really funny.
Oh, look at this. Robby and Quan's fight could be the Karate Kid 2 version.
I think that's what's going to happen. There's going to be that rivalry is going to be built up over the course of those episodes.
It's going to happen. I got the whole of Thursday off. So, yes, it will happen. Season 5 logo.
Oh, yeah.
Fair. No.
Don't do another All Valley.
No.
Don't do another All
Valley. Yeah, I don't need another All Valley. Save that for the future. We don't need. Yeah. You could show us an epilogue of Kenny winning the All Valley, but I don't
maybe. Maybe they can do like a flash forward like 5 years later or something. I don't know. Like that flash forward epilogue that some shows do in their final final season.
Just like to see where they are in the future. Robbie's the sensei, calling it.
Yeah, like like maybe we haven't aged up. Some of the kids are aged up. We see a glimpse of what they've been up to. After college, after high school, like maybe some of them went to college, some of them went and pursued other careers or something.
What? Hold on. Tell me I got the right day off. Oh no, it's Friday. Oh, thankful. I did get Friday off. Oh shit.
Oh, you took Friday off? Okay, that's good.
Oh Jesus Christ. Freaking hell. Now imagine, Kevin, the amount of Kings of Pop Culture streams I've done over the last 4 years, staying up till 3 a.m. in the freaking morning with these guys, right? When we sat down to watch Cobra Kai once, it was 8 a.m. in the morning for me. I was getting ready to eat breakfast. These guys stayed up and they were like, "Oh, I'm tired." I'm like, yeah, you're tired. How's it feel?
But yeah.
Man, I can't wait for you to watch.
I remember Darius fell asleep. He was not waking up for season 4. He like woke up and it was like we were like watching episode 10 and he was like, "Oh shit, I missed it."
I remember when I watched season 5 when I did an all night. For those of you who watch my uncuts, know that I think it was like episode 5. I went through like 3 energy drinks in that one episode because I was so tired.
Drop this somewhere.
Jesus.
Sorry, that fucking up. What are you doing? As you were saying.
Oh yeah, for those who watched my uncut of season 5, know that I think it was like episode 4, episode 5. I went through 3 energy drinks in that one episode because I was so tired.
We don't talk about that. I'd never fell asleep.
Could you imagine if you like did not wake up that night?
Oh Jesus, not that. Like honestly, it was moment. No, it's funny because Evan's like, "Oh yeah, you know, we've got to do this, blah 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 blah," and then he literally exits the stream. But again, can we just appreciate how good I was? I literally woke back up and added everyone straight back in. You got, "You want to end?" "No, the show must go on." And then he's like, "Oh man, he's a gangster."
I was trying to get you to go to sleep and like end the show.
No, the show must go on. No,
I was like, no.
Is there a dojo from Japan competing in the Sekai Taikai?
Oh, it's a cat. It's a cat, bitch. The Japan dojo. If you're watching, if you know, you know. The Japan dojo is pretty unreal. I'm so ready for my Robby to get me. Yeah, you're damn right. They're gonna get it together, man.
It's about time.
That image, and Sham, shout out to Sham because he posted the image, but the image of the two of them.
No.
Well, Jesus Christ. Miguel and Robby standing next to each other. It's one of my favorite. I love it.
It's a small moment, but it's a good moment.
No. Yeah, you're gonna have to do the same for part 2, Gian.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Hopefully, your laptop doesn't overheat again.
Oh Jesus, that was insane. That was actually nuts. I'm sure. What was the watch party that I mean, there's been quite a few. Was it the Halloween one that we did? Yeah, it was Halloween, wasn't it?
What happened during that one?
I fell asleep.
I thought it was. Oh yeah, it was a Halloween when you fell asleep. Yeah,
it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of times I've gone on a Cyclops rant.
Oh, Melissa, don't you get me started on the Stanford storyline. I have so many thoughts on that. I'm just gonna say it. I don't care about Miguel getting to Stanford. No, it's like a storyline that was so poorly
help a brother out. Like, what's the obsession with America and this?
I don't know.
It's shit. Like, what's the obsession? I don't understand it. Save your money, people.
In my opinion, it's down at this point. It's low key propaganda. It's low key propaganda.
Thank you. If you don't go to college, your life's a failure.
I didn't go to college.
Me neither. I'm doing all right.
I'm only doing community college.
Dumb as anything.
I might not even go to university. Who cares?
Fuck it, you know. And then there's that great clip of Sylvester Stallone going, "You think people really care about your degree? It's so you show up, you do the no. I don't need to waste 50 grand to do that. I can just show up.
There are so many IRL situations where college graduates, like Ivy, that graduate from like MIT or Harvard, that still can't get a job. So what's the point of wasting 4 years of your life? all that them being in that debt for the rest of your life if you can't even get a job? Like, what's the point?
Well,
Hey, what's up, Shamoon?
Everyone is different. Everyone is different. Every journey is everyone's own. And what I can't stand is, I think the reason why, and I've been vocal about this, Miguel's college storyline is fine, but they don't do enough with it. They're just like, oh, go to college. That's it. Like, compared to Robby, who has no
to do a quick little recap. It was brought up once in season 4, dropped after that, wasn't brought up at all in season 5. They bring it back up in episode 2, and they still have barely done anything with it. Like, they keep talking, I want to go into Stanford. I need to get into Stanford. That's my dream. Why is it your dream? Why are you obsessed with going to Stanford?
Like,
what's his major? What's his motivation? Right? What's his major?
What's he majoring in? Like, we don't even know. What's the benchmark?
Let me ask you something. What does Miguel do other than do karate and date Sam?
In season 4, right? What did Daniel say to this guy in the car? Daniel said, "I didn't even go."
Miguel's only hobby other than karate is dating Sam. I have yet to see this man do anything else. I have yet to see this man do anything else. And you're gonna sit here and tell me this kid is a straight A student? Get the fuck out of here.
But the thing is, I want way more, right, for Miguel than that. To whittle Miguel's character arc down to just, I need to get into Stanford versus Rob.
So basic.
Sorry, when you watch any show or movie and you've got Tori and Robby who have no future versus, oh, like, I've got all these, like, colleges that I'm applying for and whatever. Like, who cares?
What is that voice?
It sounds like a privileged kid talking about how much money they've got in their trust fund. Who cares?
The problem that I have with the whole, like,
Miguel deserves way more than that. Way more.
I agree.
So
the problem
base level.
That I have a part one.
More.
I didn't like any of the kids' motivations except
Tori. Oh, they all sucked.
But what I wanted,
except go all in.
what I wanted for Miguel is like he wins. I just wanted them to say like, oh wow, that's funny. I wanted him to just say he wants to win because like, especially like season 3.
What does it mean for him to win? Like, you know,
no. I'm saying I would have rather him saying that he wants to win because like karate is what he loved. Like he wants to win. Like in season 3, like he said to Johnny, like he wants to prove that he could do it again.
That's what I want. That's what I've been missing.
I get what they were trying to go for. Like I just wanted them to just say he wants to win because he wants to win. I don't know.
I'm sorry. Like I miss the old Kanye. I want Miguel Diaz to be back here. Like season 3 Miguel, where he told Johnny. No, this man told Johnny to his face, right? Get your shit together.
Yeah.
Now I want that Miguel back. I don't want
Miguel hasn't been like that since season 3. Like Miguel just follows Johnny around like a little puppy at this point. Like I like their dynamic. But I've always liked it when Miguel kept it real and even talked up to Johnny.
Brings up a great point here, right? They have bright futures that aren't fully figured out. Look how long it took Johnny to get it. That's a great point. Just don't take 30 years. But like that's the
good point, Melissa. Good point.
And the thing is, what I will say here, right, is I think there's a good ending in store for Miguel. I really do. The writers would not be so stupid to leave Miguel with nothing. And I think, you know, the reason why that whole Miguel Robby emphasis was in part 1 the way it was is because it's to say to the fandom, hey, you're still on this? Like, Miguel and Robby are in the same family. Forget the dojo. They're in the same family unit. What happens to Robby directly links and affects Miguel.
Affects everyone.
It affects everyone in that household. So even if Robby was to get the dub and get the money, he could give it to Miguel. Or even if Miguel was to do it, he could help Robby. Like
I'm gonna be real. I wouldn't even do that. If I was Robby, I'm not giving it to Miguel. I'm giving it to No, hold on, wait.
Oh dear.
I'm giving it to because we have a baby coming in to the family.
Yes.
That's a good point.
No, we need to actually move and raise a better home for the baby. Like that's what should happen.
To be real, I think one of the parents has to stay home for a while.
There you go.
Because taking care of a baby, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of responsibility. And Carmen has a job. Like, is she a doctor or is she just a nurse? I forget. I remember she works at a hospital. I just forgot what position she was.
I think she's like a.
Also, these kids are still so young. Like, their character arcs, by definition, need to be wrapped up at the end of the season to have a fulfilling end. Their character arcs, not their stories. Like, what this season needs to be is Return of the Jedi, right? Not Rise of Skywalker, Return of the Jedi. So when you do a season 7, which will happen 8 years from now, you pick it up, and then there's Force Awakens level hype. It's like, okay, Robby and Miguel, where are they 8 years later? You know, that kind of stuff. Like, it doesn't mean everything has to be solved.
Robby just chilling on an island.
Yeah, just chilling on an island somewhere. You know, and I really think, you know, Miguel's whole crux and the vibe that I'm getting from the trailers and all the promo is, at first he's pissed off about Robby having the captain's headband or whatever else. But that's probably for a few reasons, right? Yeah. One, it's not just to do with the captain's headband. I think that's base level. I think the truth of it is he knows Robby's not focused. He sees Robby in the position he's in. And I said this in the last live stream I did, and I know we all have the same consensus on this family dynamic. It's not just about the captain's headband. It's about being Johnny's son. It's way deeper than the karate.
Yeah, I agree. For like Miguel's like reasoning for that scene in the trailer.
Yeah, like I just feel like there's more of it, and I feel like, you know, with the emphasis, especially part 1, the direction that Sholo has as he like looks down after Robby gets his win, I feel like that moment right there cements to me, like, he's not jealous or anything like that. He's just like, that should have been me.
Yeah, they're still competitors at the end of the day. They're still competitors at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's just a natural feeling to have when you've been in that spotlight for so long and then you're not. It's just a reversed arc. That's all it is. Robby is in Miguel's position. Miguel's in Robby's position. That's all it is. And from the trailers, Robby may have this, but Miguel's the one doing this.
Yeah.
So, go figure.
Yeah, but Robby's going to be off his game.
Bro is yapping. No.
He's going to be off his game, and I think Miguel at this point knows why.
Yeah, I mean, the creators love their Rocky parallels. Who's the one that got Rocky back on the horse? It's Apollo.
Yeah.
They're going to help motivate each other more than anything, you know? And I feel like no matter who gets the final fight, like we said, it's very likely that Miguel will have the final fight against Axel, however that plays out.
Yeah, it's pretty clear at this point.
But Robby will go down in a blaze of glory that sets Miguel up for that. Execution-wise, they need to do it correctly, i.e., you have Robby go out like a G, have it with intention, and then you set Miguel up for the best match of his entire life.
Yeah, that's a good point, Christian. That's well put.
Yeah, I agree with that.
See, there you go. It's also, the thing is, when you look at Robby's arc, the whole show, he's consistently lost again and again and again. Now he's beaten his rival, his main rival, okay, who's now his brother. He's fighting Quan. It's a safe bet that he's gonna beat Quan. It's a safe bet, you know.
It'll probably be a tough fight, but he'll come out.
Quan's gonna absolutely have his number, but it's a safe bet Robby's gonna win. That's 2, right? That's 2. Robby will go down in a blaze of glory against Axel. I'm okay with that. Miguel, by that point, hasn't won a major fight since way back when. So
since like what, season 3-ish, I guess?
Way ages ago. So if you're to give Miguel that final dub moment, that's fine. Like, that's good. Because then they can Jesus Christ. They can work to just why? Like, for God's sake, get off.
It's the same dude, isn't
get
it?
a job. You know, it's that same motivation where he is disappointed in himself and he knows he can do better. And I feel like a part of that is him going and accepting his new role. Like I said, this whole show, Miguel has been the red Power Ranger, right? Robby's been the white Ranger. They've switched. Oh no, he's been the Green Ranger. They've switched. Robby's now the White Ranger, and Miguel is basically the Gold Zeo Ranger. Like he's the 6th guy now. And that's dope because he's basically there on side waiting to go. Powerful dynamic there. And honestly, it's been 6 seasons in the making. Like it's been a long time coming, you know? I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait. You know, and I'm happy that Kenny's with them as well, for Christ's sake, because Jesus Christ, Devin.
Man, what they did to that poor kid in part 1. Oh my God.
It's like shit yourself. Oh my God.
Also, and Jacob Bertrand, when he did the stream with Dallas, he put it perfectly.
The fuck?
He had a good thing going in season 5, and then he shits himself in front of everybody and then disappears. We don't see Kenny after that. He's just gone.
No.
Nobody went to check up on that poor kid.
Man, the big 3 is only said episode 10 is going to be talked about for ages. Oh, I can imagine it'll be the finale of part 2. It'll end on a crazy cliffhanger, I'm sure.
That's probably when the brawl is going to happen. Most likely.
But you know, I think in summary, part 2 is cooking good looking. You know, it's gonna have a lot of good moments. You know, it's gonna be
talk about Gail Bedecker.
Let's talk about Gail Bedecker. I think when season 6 is said and done, I think part 2 will be the favorite amongst fans.
Yeah,
I think so. I think part 3 will have a lot of the
one that the cast is keeping up the most.
Part 3 is probably gonna. I think part 3 will probably have a lot of good emotional moments because it's like
it'll have a heightened emotion, but
we're gonna have a lot of bittersweet moments. After these kids,
the Empire Strikes Back.
There's a good chance some of these kids might not see each other again after graduation.
Yeah.
It's going to be like very bittersweet. And I'm just going to say this. If they end this show and we don't get to see a scene of Johnny going with Daniel to go see Mr. Miyagi's grave, him getting closure to what happened to him at the end.
That scene needs to happen. I really
I'm going to be so pissed if we never get that scene because I feel like that's going to be a huge missed opportunity. Because I don't think Johnny has really gotten complete closure of what happened that day. I think that would be such a good moment. Maybe he goes with Daniel. Daniel says his piece, maybe Chosen's there. They both go, and then Johnny says, "Oh, you guys go ahead. I'll catch up." And then he has like, he says, "Thank you for saying," or he could just say "thank you." That's it, and then he leaves.
Thank you, and he bows.
Yeah,
something simple. And then
that'll be a great moment.
I have a funny feeling the final scene of the whole show would just be not Robby. See how similar
Rocky
the characters
3,
are? Daniel and Johnny just on the beach.
Yeah.
Just on the beach where it all started.
Maybe it's that. I don't know if you guys saw, but there's like when they were like filming in LA, they're like running with kids. Maybe that's.
Oh yeah, I saw that filming footage.
Oh, that's gonna
it's like a whole like row of kids like running with them and stuff, and it's like Johnny and Daniel running together with their headbands on too.
I can't wait to see it. I really can't. I think it's gonna be
in the same day they also showed a little bit of footage of Johnny with Daniel in Mr. Miyagi's car. We didn't see them driving around. They were just saying they're talking, so I'm not sure what that entails, but I think that's probably going to be a good moment there.
I seriously think the best round is going to be
cool.
Is going to be played when Johnny and Daniel are running with those kids. That's what I think is going to be played. I don't think it's going to be played at the tournament. I think it's going to be played with that.
It's their song, isn't it? You know,
it's their song.
Yeah, in a way. Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't be too upset about that.
I wouldn't mind that. That makes sense.
As long as you have the song in the final.
There's a reason, I'm fine with it. 69 people watching. Lol. But as long as there's a reason, I'm fine with it.
There's gonna be a huge void in my chest once we hit episode.
That's the thing. Like the crazy thing is, like,
think about it.
I mean, I will have my small grievances about certain things, this, that, whatever. But based on what
it's
we know,
still a solid show.
Because the show's been leaked to shit. You know, based on what we know, there's a satisfying ending there. Like, regardless, we have our queries, we have our concerns, and boy, do I have mine. But for the most part, it will be satisfying. It will be a satisfying end to the show. When it goes, I'm gonna miss this show so much, man.
Me
too.
Honestly,
it's like the Harry Potter effect. You get used to seeing one every year or two. Now it's like,
and then now it's gone. Especially for people like me around my age group, because I was in high school when this show first started.
Like
now
that's
I'm in college.
Interesting for you as well, because like when I grew up with Harry Potter, like I as the story matured, which
you aged along with the characters.
I aged along with the characters. And it got progressively darker and whatever. So again, why I wanted the show to grow some testicles.
Yeah.
But with you as well, like you started with the show in its inception.
Yeah, I was the same age as some of the
man bun Robby Keane and Serpiente with his like little comb over.
Yeah, I think I was a sophomore when season 1 first released. I think. Let's see. Yeah, that was 2017. Yeah, it dropped 2017. Yeah, that was a sophomore.
I know people give it its shit for being cringe and talking about Uncle and this, that, whatever. But I think the show will get more popularity over time. If it sticks the landing, it needs to stick the landing with this season. It really does. If it doesn't, it will stay this forever. If it sticks the landing, because the thing is, how many shows do you know that people talk about, but you never watch them, and you say, does it end well?
Oh, I can think of one show about that that fits that description.
Yeah, I know. But if there's one, if you end it well and you end it on a decent note, then we're eating good.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna miss this show. Like there will be, of course, sequels. The
Spin-offs.
actor that's playing Chung is coming back in the Karate Kid Legends movie, I believe.
Oh, is that confirmed?
That's a heavy rumor at the moment. So I hope that's true because that'd be cool.
I could see
there is an interconnected universe going on.
Yeah, he still practices martial arts. He still works in the stunt world. He was a part of the stunt team.
It is possible these characters will return in, I'd say, 7 or 8 years.
Yeah,
you'll see them in spin-offs and stuff up until then.
But I feel like it won't feel the same.
No. I don't think I might disagree. I don't think the big three are going to come back.
Oh, that'd be a problem. Imagine them doing a season.
The reason why I hope to God they do. But
so we're gonna get a Kathleen Kennedy type of future
with
season.
Sony really taking control of it because it is their property at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, that is true.
And them doing the movie,
I just hope that movie is good. That synopsis.
I don't have any hope. I don't have any hope for that movie.
The synopsis gave me slight hope because it sounded a lot better than the original story that they were gonna go with. I want the movie to at least be good. If it's basic, whatever. If it's good, I just want the movie to be good. That's all I want.
Oh God, guys, I just got a massive pit in my stomach. I just had a flash. I had all of season 1 just flash back in my head. I am gonna miss this show.
Yeah,
I don't want
especially the show in its prime back on the YouTube Red days.
Just the memories, man. I've never had this with any show or movie ever.
I know. The closest hype that I have with this show that I can compare to is Prime Arrow and Prime Flash. Season 1, I remember the
Prime Star Wars. Other than that, nothing else.
Because for me, the way for each part is almost as bad as the winter break when Oliver got thrown off that mountain in season 3.
Oh, now that was when CW was actually good with their shows.
Yeah.
But I will say this, it's crazy that you do bring up a great point, Kevin. I've talked a lot about this with how impactful the show is, especially to youth, growing up with father figure stories and in today's modern world, call me controversial. I don't care. Men exist. Deal with it. To boys who grow up without fathers, a story like Cobra Kai, it hits you, man.
Yeah,
it
with
really
people Robby, Tori, Johnny, Daniel, because he didn't have a father figure for most of his life.
And it's such a simple story. It's a simple story. Is it a bit cheesy at times? Sure. But at the same time,
I feel like that's the charm of the show, though.
Like the Miguel Johnny scene when they're in the diner together in season 2 and they're having the burger thing. Yeah. Or when Johnny sees Miguel lying on the table at the end of season 2, or they have that great shit in season 3. He helps Miguel find his prime in season 1. Or the moment with Robby and Johnny at the end of season 4, Robby bringing Daniel back from the pits of hell, just stuff like that.
That was such a good moment in season 5.
There's just so many moments you don't get that in media nowadays. If those scenes were in other movies, it'd be like, you know what, I had all this hate inside of me, and I felt like throwing a pizza. That's what would if Marvel or Star Wars or anyone was writing it, they would take all the emotional gravity, suck it right out, and throw it out the damn window with the baby in the bathwater. Cobra Kai allows you to settle in it.
Yeah,
it allows you to.
Yeah. And I just love one thing I love about this show is the themes. The themes. As someone like me who grew up, in a half Asian household. That type of philosophy, that's why I was really into Avatar. That was why I was really into Avatar: Last Airbender as a kid, not just because the martial arts influence. It was all the Asian culture and themes that they were telling, and I think that's why I really fell in love with Karate Kid and now Cobra Kai as I'm older.
Yeah, that's incredibly powerful, and thank you for sharing that as well. That's a very powerful story. Even stuff like this, it made people get into martial arts.
Exactly.
Family members that got back into martial arts because the show reminded.
I love the lessons the show teaches. Never put passion in front of principle. Never allow yourself to lose to fear. You know, stuff like that. I love that. Like, maybe this is a hot take. I kind of put that over the karate stuff.
That scene between Daniel and Sam in season 3 when they're at the All Valley, like the All Valley Arena, and Daniel and Sam
that was
having
such a good moment too, though.
I love that scene.
Yeah,
and look, that's it. If it wasn't for Cobra Kai, I wouldn't have had international brothers. I've been given the
I'd never meet you or RJ or anybody.
Family. I wouldn't have been given any of this. Like it's crazy. Me uploading a little Robby video. Like the character of Robby Keane, you put that character's name on my freaking graves. Look at that. Look at that. There you go. Look at that.
Oh, that's so dope.
And that's only half. Under half. And Kevin, you're just as much a part of it now too, bro.
Thanks.
It's
and thanks to the show, I got in touch with, even like content creators like Shamoon or Cody that I've been watching for a while.
Yeah, my first interactions with Sham, like I stumbled across his videos in the past before we actually collabed or whatever, and then we met at Comic-Con, and the rest is history. With RJ and Danny, it was all to do with that Sam is the GOAT lovely spiel. And then Cody, Darius, Yinko, Christian, shout out to Mr. Malika, Adam, Evan, it's what a beautiful story, like it gave me honestly, that scene in season 5 when everyone's bowing to Daniel, I felt like that was the lads. When I had a situation last year, that was all the boys bowing to me to bring me back home. It just
bring ass.
Yeah. Oh, it's a cat. Take that. Man. Take that.
Season 5 had some great moments.
It did. Honestly, what a step up from 4. Season 5, chef's kiss.
Chosen Silver.
Written by
really?
Hayden.
They were saying how they.
I can imagine the last 3 episodes are written by them 3.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I was watching the season 1, 2, 3, and 4 trailers earlier on, and honestly, rock of it, like that season 4 trailer goes in.
4 trailer is the best.
Oh yeah. Every new year, right? Every single new year, I always watch the season 3 trailer.
Oh yeah, that
because now that trailer,
the music in that trailer was so great.
That season 3 trailer really propelled my YouTube.
Like that guitar part after Amanda slaps Kreese, like when that guitar picks up. Oh man, I love that trailer.
I remember it's probably Jacob didn't react to it at first, but I was messaging him, you gotta watch this fucking trailer, man.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm at work. I can't
season 4 trailer.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite. I don't know.
I love the season 4.
Season 3 and season 4 had great trailers, but there's something about that version of Cruel Summer that played in the season 2 trailer that I absolutely love.
And they changed it. They changed it to fit the thing. But if you go back and watch the original trailer,
yeah. And it's a small moment in the trailer, but it's the part where Dan talks about I know how to defeat Cobra Kai. I did 30 years ago. I can do it again. They played that little flashback of him kicking Johnny. That little echo of young Daniel. The way they edited that, I love that. It's a small thing, but as somebody that is studying video production, I love that
trailer for that one moment alone than there was in the entirety of Kenobi.
Mm-hmm.
That's the level. That's the level. That's the level of passion that I want. You never fucking get it. What do we get? We get corporately arsed made shit.
And now we're getting another trilogy that nobody asked for.
It's not gonna come.
You know what? Let's pull up that article. Quick.
I hope it's not. I hope it's not.
No, someone put out a list of all the announced Star Wars projects. Excuse me, that were announced.
Remember when they said they were going to do a Lando series?
Yeah, that's not happening. This trilogy is probably not going to happen.
Oh, I hope not. I liked what that dude did. With
directed Dark Phoenix.
Kevin,
I made this man sit through Dark Phoenix. Oh, he was pissed.
Isn't it written by? Isn't this going to be written by the same dude that changed the X-Men timeline in every movie?
I put off watching Dark Phoenix because I knew it was going to be terrible. This man made me watch it, and I was like,
"No, but it was worth it for the Magneto train scenes, and it was worth it for the Magneto and Charles chess scene at the end. Other than that." You regretted every decision.
How do you ruin the Phoenix storyline twice? Oh my god!
That's you made last time look like Citizen Kane.
Also, the whole thing, the Magneto speech to Charles.
And you know how much of a Cyclops fanboy I am. I'm a massive Cyclops fanboy. I want that boy to get some shine. Yes, I am. Scott Summers, put some respect on the Bloodline characters for once. But in Last Stand, he gets killed like a punk. In Dark Phoenix, he's actually a lead character, and I preferred him in Last Stand.
Oh man, they better get the X-Men right. But at this point, I have very little faith that they're going to get the X-Men right again.
They bloody better do it right.
Listen, man, I just need Marvel to get out of their ass, and
because the Penguin.
Oh, you come for the king?
So the Penguin's freaking dope, bro.
It's just good business.
Watch Venom. You didn't miss much.
We're talking about it.
All right, let's talk about Gail Benecker.
Sophia Falcone.
She is gorgeous, though.
Also, why hasn't Marvel dropped the Daredevil trailer in full? It comes out in March. There's like no marketing.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this non-marketing thing. Why does it keep happening?
What is
this obsession? Right, what's going on in Western media right now with cuckoldery storylines, no marketing, and incompetence? What's the obsessions?
They just stopped caring.
Yeah,
they just stopped caring.
Taking the fucking piss. Honestly, I'm getting sick of it. I'm really.
I really am not enjoying that.
Marketing is overrated.
Imagine Evan just pops in and goes, "Boy, excuse me."
Anyways, yeah, Jacob, you didn't miss much. Venom: The Last Ass is a solid.
I know the whole ending of the film.
Yeah, right? I'm not. I told him.
There's one scene I watched from the ending where there's actual emotional gravity. I felt it, but it's not
in like
earned.
2 scenes.
But it's not earned. You haven't earned this.
What a fucking mess.
I'm gonna be real. If I actually watched it and I saw the emotion,
other than I'd say Halloween Ends and The Last Jedi, that movie remains one of Venom 2. When it's worse than Venom 2. I wanted to get my popcorn, right, and just go and throw it at the freaking screen. You take Carnage, right? The second coolest symbiote behind Venom, right? He's more intimidating in a child's cartoon than live action. How do you fumble the bag so badly?
And they make the great decision to introduce Null in the final Venom movie, where they made it very clear Tom Hardy was finished playing Eddie Brock after this movie.
Don't mention that shit. Don't even get me started.
Have you seen the people defending that decision? Say, "Oh, it's just set up. He's going to become a bigger." Shut the fuck up, man.
I'm sorry. It grinds my gears.
It grinds my bollocks, is what it does.
No, I guarantee you. Snow wasn't even supposed to be in this movie. It was a last minute.
No, you're absolutely right.
It was a last minute decision, a last ditch effort to get people in the theater. I
swear, they better not put him in Spider-Man 4. I'm going to blow
it's gonna happen.
I'm gonna lose my.
You can ask Kevin. You can ask Jacob.
Yeah,
how much of a big Spider-Man fan I am. I will lose. I will crash out. I will.
Hold the phone.
I will start fighting the fucking theater employees if that happens.
Look, I really want Spider-Man 4 to be street level.
Hot take. Noel's not even that. Hot take. However, I think Noel's overrated.
However,
he's not a Spider-Man villain. He is.
I think King of Black is an overrated story.
But,
thank you.
It's freaking Sony, is what it is. That's
King of Black is overrated. Okay, I'm sorry. It's a fine story, but there's so many people say it's the best thing ever since sliced bread.
No, it's not.
I like that expression. Wait. Which one?
King of Black.
Oh, shit.
No,
it's a decent Civil War is RJ's favorite
comic.
So many
people praise it like it's the best thing ever. I can name 5 Spider-Man stories that are better than that are better than King of Black.
But Kevin, you read comics, so of course you can. Sony don't.
I'd rather
read comics. They've never read a comic in their life. They saw one character and thought, let's make a movie about it. Actually, really,
the amount of little to no effort that Sony, Disney are putting into the movies is so frustrating. You know what it reminds me of, and I hate to bring this up because everybody in this community hates this movie. It's like when M. Night Shyamalan tried to make
don't bring that movie.
He didn't even read he didn't even actually he claims he watched the show. No, he fucking didn't. He looked up like a quick summary on Wikipedia and called it a day. No. I'm gonna go a step further. It's like when Zack Snyder tried to make his DCEU. No, I don't care what anybody says. John Kent's death in that movie is so fucking lame.
No, but it's like this, Kevin.
I agree. I agree with you. 100%.
No, I fucking laugh my ass off every time I watch that death scene. Like that is. I have asthma. I could have ran over there and gotten him out of there before that tornado hit.
That threw me right off.
That was funny.
Kevin, that was a mic drop, Dan. But it's just the way he's standing there like this. Like, and then he goes, Henry Cavill, on the other hand, great man.
Oh, for God.
I actually feel bad
for
him.
He's a great man.
I do feel bad for him. They brought him back in.
You just got in.
You don't bring him back. You don't bring him back to kick him out again, to bring him back to kick him out again, to bring him back to kick him out. Is it a someone or something? Is there something we don't know? There's a documentary waiting.
I know. And then there's all this stuff going on with The Witcher.
I hope he's James Bond. I know people.
Honestly, he'd be a good James Bond.
I want him to be James Bond. Like, don't go to the.
I think it's again after watching Argyle with Sham. Shout out to him if he's still in the chat. But after watching Argyle with him, he does fit that kind of mold.
Yeah,
but I think they're giving it to Aaron Taylor Johnson, haven't they?
Wait, James Bond.
Yeah, that's the heavy.
No, I can't see. I like Aaron Taylor Johnson. I can't see him as James Bond.
I don't.
Daniel Craig set the bar so high.
Yeah.
Also, guys, we're at 88 likes. We're 12 away from 100. You know the drill. If we get to 100 likes, you get another stream. It's less than 5 days. Let's go. All right, okay, no choice. I've got no choice. We're doing it. We're just hang on 1 second. Where is it?
What the hell is wrong with you? I'm really asking.
That's me to the Sony office.
Oh, there you go.
This is me to WB.
You know what, Kevin? Me and RJ have been doing this rodeo for about, I'd say, 3 years now. The same things we were complaining about 3 years ago in regards to Sony, we're still talking about now.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed. Like, it's same shit, different toilet. Yeah.
Did you guys see the Thunderbolts and Captain America trailer?
I saw the Captain America trailer. That actually looks pretty good.
I just posted them on my story, but I haven't watched them.
Yeah, I watched it. I am excited. I'm a bit nervous because they reshot that movie like 3 times.
I'm gonna.
That makes me nervous because the last Marvel movie that I can think of that did that many reshoots was Multiverse of Madness, and we all know how that went.
Look at that great movie.
That's what makes me nervous, and there's like a lot of the drama behind the scenes about this character. I just want it to be good. I want it to be a good movie.
I freaking hate that movie.
Yeah, the only movie that I have faith in for Marvel are Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. I have a lot of faith in Fantastic Four. Matt Shakman's he's an underrated director. People are gonna find out.
Yeah. I really hope those 2 Avengers movies are good. They need it.
Bloody better be.
You know, me and you had talked about that, like
because seriously, if they fumble Secret Wars, there's no going back from that. End the whole franchise there. Well, going like a 5 to 10 year hiatus and start again.
Well, this is what I had to get out the gi. This is what I was saying. I reckon they're gonna do a reboot.
Yeah, I'm taking all my gi to it. This is really hot.
Yeah, now I'm in chill Jacob mode. But I reckon they're gonna do a reboot. They have. They'll start recasting like Captain America and Iron Man all over.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Just because now they've got all the rights back on the same page, they're gonna recast them.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Yeah, because now they can finally do the MCU they wanted to do originally, but weren't able to because all the rights issues.
Yeah, there you go. We'll go green.
Yeah,
we'll go green. Mm-hmm. RJ, didn't you say the other day the Civil War was your favorite comic?
I absolutely can't stand that comic.
Bro, this man, one of the first live streams I ever properly done, I was like, you know what, Civil War, it's not the best comic ever, but it's one of my favorites for nostalgia. I enjoyed it. This man was like, I don't agree. And I got on the phone, I was like, nah, you're getting on here, we're debating about this shit. We're debating it, we're having it out, and then he gave his reasons. We're here. We're here.
Fuck 616 Iron Man.
The funny thing is like, Marvel,
I fucking hate him.
Really? Oh wow.
No, fuck 616 Iron Man. I hate him. I hate him.
So I guess love conquers all.
Oh wow.
I'll let him in the sequel, Diesel.
I remember that.
That would never get old. I'll probably wrap up in about like 5 minutes, guys. But man, what a stream! I didn't expect to be going for 2 hours. But thank you, boys, for joining. I think. Do you know what? I want to rewatch that moment of when that happened, like the moment where I said the thing. Because honestly, I cannot believe the words that came out of my mouth. It wasn't intentional. How far in it was it in? Because I started like literally dying with laughter, and then I brought you guys in.
I think it was like around like the 45-ish, like 45-ish.
I need to see what it looked like. Israel's like, oh my god, lol. All right, hang on. Give me what the fudge? What the hell is this? Hang on.
What?
What was that? What the? Anyway,
I am very interested to see how Sam is going to beat Red Hulk.
Oh yeah.
Well, you see, when you say Sam, I think of immediately.
I thought it was Sam too. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how.
Jesus, you Miggy stands out there. You annoy people. Robby, like honestly, Miguel could take a shit on the ground and people would still go, "Oh, smells like dinner." So I don't know where that came from. Sorry, that I don't know where that came from.
It's moments like this that make me more excited for when we watch part 2 together, because I cannot wait to see all the moments that I'm going to clip.
Arjun, you've got to see Kevin and mine and Danny's and his reaction.
When Master Kevin showed me.
As soon as me and Danny see it, Danny's like,
no, we were dying. That was funny.
Show needs to wear now. And then Augustus was like, "Are you freaking kidding me?"
No, because when I saw it in LA, we were like,
"Fuck,
what the hell, dude?" I was like the only one, like out of like Cody and like she would have them. I was like, "Wait, they're actually doing this? Like what?"
Yeah, surprisingly, yeah.
I was like, "No way, dude."
Fucking hell, man! I got a bloody headache now.
91
likes. Come on, smash those like button. Smash those like button. English, Jacob. Smash the like button, people. If you get this guy 9K. 100 likes, then you get straight. Yeah, get me to 9K. And Kevin, aren't you on the road to 2K at the minute?
Pretty close. Yeah, ever since I've been doing streams, I've been raking up subs.
If you unsubscribe to him, let's go.
Also, I'm doing my own live stream tomorrow. So,
plug that. Put a link in the chat there.
It's my own Cobra Kai stream because it's marking the 5 days left marker.
There you go. That's bang.
See, where is it?
No.
That freaking episode. Sorry, T-Dog shouldn't have died.
No, he shouldn't. They wasted him completely.
I stand by that.
Who shouldn't have died?
T-Dog and The Walking Dead. Oh, do you remember when I made this, RJ?
Oh yeah,
that was before we had an actual IRL picture. So someone got like the picture of me, me and you, the picture of Robby and Kenny, and then put the two together.
Good movie. Speaking of ladies,
do you know what? I actually really wait. What movie?
Ted.
I actually kind of want to watch it now. It's just though he starts playing Angry Birds. Another great stream. Thank you. It's like, no, you shut the fuck up. Why don't you come up and take that tough guy?
Me and Cody were talking about this. So Ted, the first Ted is a better film, like better made movie, but Ted 2 is a fun. It is just like Seth MacFarlane going off. Like it is just funny. Like it's just funnier.
Well, it's just like, bite me, Captain Kirk. Hey, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, it's two different franchises. I'm sorry.
That was such a relatable moment for me. I've been in that.
I freaking love it. It's just the way they argue. It's like, it's a crosswalk, jackass. We have the right of way. And then they're arguing with a stormtrooper, and then she makes a Star Trek joke, and they're like, "No, I'm sorry, you have to deal with that. Like, there's a common ground there."
Yeah.
And then when it's like,
earlier with like the neighbors. The neighbors.
Jonah Hill has been cast as Superman. Fuck. But it's the argument. It's like, what do I think? It's like you don't need to dress like Elizabeth Taylor to put a yam in a plastic bag. It's when Ted's trying to get fired, and he's like, "Fuck you." He's like, "You've been promoted." Fuck.
That's your guts. We need guts. Shit, you got a lot of problems, don't you?
It's
But
just
then
the way,
Ted
during
too, he
the court-
said,
yes.
"I'm naming the store after you."
Yes, my turn, assholes.
My turn, assholes.
When it's just the way it's like it's such a romantic moment, and then it cuts to him in the fucking wife beater vest. He's like, you know, what if you wear a schmuck? You're a fucking cashier. Like he goes all like freaking soprano on her for some reason. No. You're just buying weed. You're just buying drugs. You should fucking talk. I was talking. I was just talking just now. Well, I have to interrupt you. I didn't say anything.
Oh man, I love that. That movie just goes like it is so funny.
It's hilarious.
They don't make comedies.
Everyone watching it right after this stream.
Right, I'm gonna set the next stream up. I'm gonna set the next stream up now because the next stream is actually gonna be a part 2 stream.
Ooh,
it's probably gonna be a 4-hour stream.
Oh yeah,
arguing. Let's do it.
Let's argue.
I'm gonna need to get Monster or something.
No, don't even. The last time you saw me drinking a Monster was when we were doing Geek Week shit, and it was at 3 a.m. I wasted a can of Monster, and I stayed up for no reason.
You know.
Also, Dimitri could land a kick.
Yeah. Oh Jesus Christ! The breakdowns the next day. Fuck.
Dimitri's the I remember Darius. Dimitri's the main character of part 2. You heard it here first.
And then I cut Darius off, and he was like, "I'm not saying that." Okay, I'm just setting this stream up so
whenever Darius says that, you're like.
Now I warn you, everyone who's watching currently, it's going to be a full brotherhood on. It's going to be Kings of Pop Culture there, and Kevin will be there as well. So we're going to have a full house. Talking Cobra Kai Part 2 the minute it drops. I got that day off, and we are locking in. We are locking it, the whole thing. Yeah, we don't talk about Geek Week. And I did see a message from someone. They said they want to see the clip of me falling asleep on stream. So I'll give the people what they want. Fuck it. Let me just set this stream up quickly. Schedule for later. All right, it's releasing on 15th, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to set it for 8 in the morning. Okay, there you go. All right, it's set up. Now I know we're gonna get to 100 likes. I just need to. That means you guys will get another stream, not this one. I just need to figure out how I'm gonna fit it into my schedule. Man's a busy boy out here. I work. It's what's gonna. I have no choice once Cobra Kai's done. When are you streaming the show? I'm not streaming the show, but we'll be watching it offline so we don't get spoiled.
Oh, yeah.
But that link right there, ladies and gentlemen. So Kevin left his link above in the chat. So go and check his stream out. And this one, right here is the link to the next week stream. Next week. I haven't said that.
Next week.
How about no week?
How about
that, motherfucker? All right. Anyway, I've sworn a lot in this stream. I think it's been a long day. Okay.
Oh man, I cannot wait for when we watch part 2 together. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Dude, I can't wait. I have a feeling there's going to be moments where we're bouncing off the walls.
I remember Adrian's reaction to episode 3. Johnny's shenanigan with the phone. That was funny.
No, that right there. I was like, Johnny, you toxic mofo. Like, why would you do such a... Why would you... Why would you do that? Like, I felt like Tom Cruise in that video, and he grabs the guy's arm. Like, hey, yes. Now, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
You're a jerk.
You're a jerk. Now, why would you do that? Oh my god, I've done so many streams now, I actually have to scroll all the way down. Oh, I didn't do a 3-year stream. Bollocks. Well, I'm going to do a 3-year stream. Screw it. Let me find it. I need to give the people what they want, because this was freaking hilarious. Honestly, this will go down as one of, not my finest moments ever, but it was a vibe. Hang on. Well, it wasn't really a vibe. It was just funny. Oh, Kevin, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but mate,
I saw a little clip of it. I didn't see the whole thing because I think I might have been before I.
Hey, yo, Fly 2K, what's up? I love how he didn't put the phones on mute or vibrate. Yeah, no, I didn't. I did the whole time. I didn't. I had my phone on mute because I was an idiot. Right. Now, how many minutes was it in RJ? It was like 20 minutes in roughly, wasn't it? You know,
go farther.
Look at Evan with his drop the No Way Home trailer for fuck's. Look, it's not even like 5 minutes in, and I already conked out. Look, it's like 5 minutes in and I conked the fuck out.
You know, I like come back. I'm like, what the hell, bro?
Yeah, look, you can see me waning. Look, I'm steadily fading.
Look at Evan, bro.
He ain't waking up.
I wonder if his earbuds are in.
Oh, I had my Finn hairstyle back then.
Yeah, you had your Finn hairstyle. I'm sorry, RJ, the way you came back, where you like Danny was like, dang man, took you forever. Hang on, where is it? Let's go back to the moment that RJ comes back, because that's when shit's really interesting. Hang on. Where is it?
The brown.
Oh hell.
Wait, where is it?
I take a long time making food, don't I?
Yeah, you do. You just noticed?
Yeah.
This is honestly, this is cinema. This is King's. This is like Jedi Archives to me. This is goated shit.
Oh, I'm back.
Dang, man, took you forever.
Sorry, I didn't have my phone. I was gonna tell y'all to just go ahead and start. Dang, Jacob is out.
Jacob is gone, baby.
How are we gonna end the stream?
I was like literally like concerned, like, dude, what are you gonna do?
Oh, that's hilarious.
That is funny.
Honestly, look at me. I'm just conked out. I'm out like a light.
You need to like work like double shifts or something that day?
Hold on.
It was the day of Comic-Con, so I was freaking shattered. But look at the moment that I get you, like that I wake up. It's honestly this is when the world realized how much of a gangster I actually am. Hang on. Where is it? Let's put some respect on the damn name. Hang on. Honestly, this right here. Wait for it. Best moment ever.
Jacob, wake up. Jacob, wake up.
You let me at it.
Dude, you was gone, man.
Jacob, you want to end the stream and do it
No,
tomorrow, bro?
never.
Always awake.
No.
In case you wanted to see how like G my work rate is.
I was like, dude, he's nuts, dude. What the fuck?
Coda.
You don't have
to, bro. I've never.
Wait for it. I'm like,
the show must go on.
Jacob, you're man.
Any of you kids want to join, do it now while he's awake, so that you're not knocked out or anything.
This fucker right here.
Now, just in case.
Freaking Evan, man.
His voice is a little bit deeper now.
I know. He's I can't say what I was gonna say. He's grown up. But yeah.
It's like
can't wait to talk about part 2.
Oh yeah. Boy, he's become a man.
He's become a man. He's become a man. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna leave it there for tonight because I need to chill and go to sleep for a bit because I'm freaking tired as hell. But thank you all for tuning in and watching. I appreciate you guys. What time are you going live on Friday? Well, I've set the stream for 8 a.m. So don't tell me I'm late. It's just so that way you guys know that when I finish the
Wait, have we ever done that before? Go live right after we finish?
No, I'll be ready to do that.
Crazy.
I will.
We could jump straight into it. It's great. I love it. Give a massive shout out to the one, the only RJ Goat right here for tuning in. My brother, my player, my Shark Slayer, and the honorary king to be Kevin the Speedster. Appreciate you, son. Look at this man right here. This is what happens when you have a life outside of just Cobra Kai. You've got Jason Todd in the background. You've got other stuff here. Look at this, diversifying it. Brilliant. Yeah. And thank you all for tuning in. And we all know who I am, so we're good. We're good. We know at this point. Cyclops fanboy. Henry Cavill, great man. Good night, everyone, to another great show. Damn right. Give Sam LaRusso some damn respect. Thank you for tuning in. And just to celebrate our old times, let's see who can hold a pose. Keep a straight face. Works every time.
Jesus. There's a life. Oh, hi, Evan. Me and Evan got the silver chain.
Nice. I need to get that.
It's just the way this man came out of nowhere. Fuck's sake. All right, guys. Peace out. Good night. May the force be with you. All of the things. Cobra Kai! You know, like how it cuts to, like, you know, when there's like a meme of Cobra Kai. Now it's just got Miguel screaming it in the background.
Yeah.
We are the Flash.
No.
Okay, let's
We are the Kai.
There you go. Let's play a word from our sponsors. This is RJ's favorite clip of all time.
Look, if you're so worried about this son of a bitch, why don't we go down there and kick his ass right now?
Boom. Peace out, team. Also, Sam is
the GOAT. No! And not this month.